with Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, preparing in his head all the things he's wanted to be said. 90 minutes for Phil to fill with so much time to kill. He promised Char that all he does instead is beg and shill. The stream's online and straight away begins to wane, but all is fine as long as Char's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's sound mature for all to enjoy, like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran through to feel so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. His supports is also slow and stays so low and fails to grow. You never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Most things over across the board we charge toward because the score can't be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us all feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch a creep we play bingo, while Phil will bitch on why his sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across our screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals our soul machineers. Norton burping, leaning, ban it matters not if Andrew fanners chatters can't see if others make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and slaps his leg before launching into a bike, pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling J-Pig. Talks about his shitty life of Clawless Cat and fatty wife and all his strife while forgetting that tits done well and they were right. With drama he will react, but as an actor it's a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. 3 streams nearly over and a win is in sight, with little white despite Phil delight that tits were not light. We'll say alright it is okay, and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tits will help from being off the other day, and with those words we win again. It's never if but always when the game is won, and thanks to that we made it to the very end.
What is up, everyone?
Nice, King Jad here, and welcome back to DSP Bingo for what is today, Thursday, 20th of August 2026. I do hope you're all doing very well indeed, and I hope you're enjoying your day and your week so far. Before we begin, I want to test something, okay? Now, okay, first things first. Sonny, this is for you. Please type in the chat !soundboard. I want to see if this works. So far I've only got one person enabled to this apart from myself, and it's Sonny. I want to see if this works for just them alone. So if Sonny... That didn't make me plan. I did not go to plan whatsoever. That didn't work as intended. I don't know if you guys heard that, but God almighty, that played every single Scottish soundboard thing all at once. Holy shit. It was meant to randomise it, for fuck's sake. It was maybe fucking random, but it played every single one at the same fucking time. Yeah, it was all of them going off at fucking once. It was meant to be. Oh my god, Jesus Christ! No, it was meant to be random. For fuck's sake, I tested this beforehand. It was random. Now the good news is that so if anyone else tried to do that, it shouldn't work. Okay, anyone else could type in the !soundboard. It shouldn't work for anyone else, because you can actually have it set up specifically for certain people. So even if anyone else types that, if anyone else types soundboard, it shouldn't work, you know. But but if you are enabled, like Sonny was, it worked for them. Why did it not? Why was that? Hold on. Why did that happen? That shouldn't have happened that way. Why was it not random? It should have been random, for fuck's sake. That is mildly annoying. See, it doesn't work for other people. Other people try to type soundboard, it doesn't work for them, but it would work for Sonny. I'm glad if I can remove Sonny before he tries again. Hold on. Remove Sonny. Remove Sonny before he tries to fucking do that again. There we go. He's gone. So, Jesus. Okay. I spent the last 2 hours trying to make this work. It's meant to play one random Scottish soundboard sound randomly, but instead it's playing them all at once, and I don't know fucking why. It's annoying me. Like, I tested this earlier on, it seemed to fucking work, but that's what happens when you do things, test things offline. Balls. So this is still a work in progress. I'm still trying to make this work as intended. I don't quite understand what I did wrong. I'm looking at it right now. I'm actually looking at Streamblock right now, and I'm hoping, like, why does it not work as intended? So, why is that? I mean, it's meant to be random, for fuck's sake. Why did it play them all? Maybe I need to tick that option instead. I don't fucking know. No, it should be enabled, and it should be random as well. For fuck's sake, I don't know. Enabled. I'm looking at all these fucking things here, like all these options. I might try one more time myself, because I can enable it as well. Let me type in the chat soundboard and let's see if it'll... God help us all. Brace yourselves. Yeah, I don't know why it's not fucking... Damn it! I thought I got something good working for you guys and didn't want to work properly after all. God damn it. Fuck, I'm annoyed. I spent 2 hours trying to get this working and it almost is working. It's almost working, you know? But it's just this one... Instead of it... Why is it doing them all at fucking once? It's so annoying. Oh, it's infuriating. It's absolutely fucking infuriating. Oh, hell. Fuck. I'll try and get this sorted for next stream, I do apologise. I'll just stick to the old-fashioned way of doing it for now and just press it myself on my stream deck. You know. I wanted you guys to have more control. For people that do have Scottish Soundboard passes, I would like for them to be able to fucking enable it themselves when they want to, you know what I mean? Rather than have to rely on me pressing the button for them. That was what I was trying to implement, you know? But it's a bit chaotic right now. So hopefully I'm very close to making it work properly, you know? And it's just like hopefully it's just a small little fucking tiny tweak I need to make or whatever. So yeah, I do apologise for the audio overload there, you know what I mean? I was hoping it would work. It doesn't seem to have worked, but I will work on it, so it's safe to say, and hopefully we'll get it sorted very soon. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. Jesus Christ, very chaotic start to the stream, but there we go. Shit. I did try. I feel bad. I feel bad with that. But fuck it. Anyway, we'll go for some tweets and we'll watch a couple of videos as well before the bad man goes live. First things first, Phil spent a whole minute and a half trying to debunk the fake cards, the God Pack thing, you know. Is this how Phil spun this yesterday?
Of that box, you saw me pull it out of that box, so I didn't buy it off of eBay, so anyone who's saying that has completely faked it. Others are trying to say, I individually bought the cards, okay? I built the pack myself. I resealed the pack myself to fake a God pack, and that's how I did it. These people are so crazy because, again, they're so... In truth, I actually don't feel like most of them believe it, but I feel like they need content. So what they do is they literally create insane conspiracy theories knowing that their viewer bases are crazy idiots, really mentally disturbed individuals who just want to believe nonsense because they're dumb. And so they just make it up and they know how far-fetched it is, but they don't care. They know, number one, you can't buy a God pack. It's impossible. If you could figure out what was a God pack ahead of time, everyone would be pulling them and selling them online for thousands of dollars. That's why you can't do it. It's a random thing. That's why it's so rare to do. Or else the resellers would be doing it. You can't do that. You can't sell a God pack. It's impossible. That's number one. Number two, how on earth would I buy all of those cards individually and reseal it? Like, what are you talking about? Like, again, they know how far-fetched it is. They know it's crazy. They don't care.
Having said that, Plop kind of demonstrated how easy it was trying to find God packs. You search Ascended Heroes God pack on eBay, the first 3 results are these. Ascended Heroes Heavy, possible God pack. You can buy it for $100. Heavy, approximately 23.3 grams. People have these like measuring devices. In fact, I'm pretty sure a second person and third person may be the same, I don't know. But yeah, people actually have these like fucking things to weigh the cards and measure the cards. You know, $135 and $97, not shit. Yeah, so the God packs tend to be heavier, despite Phil's claims otherwise, you know. I mean, is Phil telling the truth? Who fucking knows? He very rarely tells the fucking truth. It's hard to fucking... Even if he's telling the fucking truth, I still wouldn't believe him because he's just such an unreliable, untrustworthy individual. But there we go. And of course, one of the big moments from yesterday, Phil... Okay, this one a wee bit got a bit of some traction. Now banning chatters that don't give enough money and calls Power of Truth and Andaworski scammers. So yeah, this is the moment 220 got banned again. Just because they had the audacity to give money not just to DSP, but to the Kino Casino as well.
No, it's not that you're not allowed to support other streamers. It's that if you're retarded, I'm going to say you are, and you're going to like it. You're retarded for supporting them. You gave them hundreds of dollars. What do? They take days off and go on vacation. That's what they do with your money. They live the high life. They don't even make content. They watch other people's content and react to it and act like that's work. It's not. It's a fucking scam, and you're the rube, okay? Someone who makes content deserves support. Someone who works hard and listens to feedback and improves for the better, tries new things. That's who should be receiving support, not two people who abuse the mentally ill, okay? Which is exactly what they do every fucking stream. So if you're too stupid to understand that, you're the target audience, you're the rube, and I will say you are, and you'll like it. Now, if you're a man and you can take it, fine. If you can't, well, bitch off and don't come back. You were already banned, and we don't need to waste time on your ass, okay? So I'm waiting for 47 subs. Okay, goodbye, fuckface. He's gone again, and I don't ever have to see him again, thankfully. I'm so tired.
And banned, yeah. So I was actually amazed. I was half expecting Phil to remove this from his uploaded video on his channel. I checked it earlier on, he didn't remove it. So this segment from his morning show, he uploaded live in its full entirety as well. No, not live, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, in the past, historically, Phil has edited things out of his uploaded content to avoid getting in potential trouble sometimes. And that's happened before. But for some reason, this rant, this meltdown, this little toxic TOS violation, Phil included in his video from the morning show and his upload yesterday. So yeah, how it's not a TOS violation, I don't fucking know. But there you go. Phil's day stream saw him get $251 for him playing Super Mario Sunshine. However, that doesn't tell you the whole story, to be honest, you know. There's more to it than meets the eye, you know. What if I was to tell you guys that it was actually quite a slow stream until a very late rallying occurred, you know? So he was struggling. He didn't even he wasn't even $100 yet, you know. And then all of a sudden, a $49.99 super chat from Clown College secured some pack grips, you know. And afterwards, he had some more late wailing. Somebody gave him a $50 super chat. Original Dante gave him a $50 super chat, and Clown giving her $20. No, so basically, a very late rally and very late wailing saw him get $250, even though the gameplay portion was extremely slow. Most of Phil's money, of course, came from super chats, you know what I mean? So there you go. That was Phil's day stream. The night stream tells its own story here. $203 with a $150 anonymous tip. So without that one singular individual anonymous tip, it would have been a very slow stream. So yeah, I guess it's okay though when it's Final Fantasy. I guess it's perfectly fine if one person is financing the fucking stream and no one else is. That is just only caters to games that Phil is wanting to fucking rage quit. So I guess he won't bitch and whine more about that, of course. So there you go. So that was Phil's day yesterday. 250 day stream and 200 a night stream. What a fucking picture that is. What a free stream that is. But Lord Diaz got 2,000 subs on YouTube. So if you're one of the people that subscribe to Lord Diaz to help him get to 2k, thank you very much. Lord Diaz finally at 2k subs, and he is chuffed to bits with that, to say the least. So well done, Lord Diaz, for hitting 2k. Yeah, he celebrated this picture here. Like, what the fuck, man? What's he doing to that poor cat? Jesus Christ, man. Oh, yeah. So there you go, good stuff indeed. Anyway, we have a couple of videos to watch. So the Bad Man's Awake. Oh, fucking hooray for that. The Bad Man's Awake. We have a Stop Real compilation covering, I believe, a night stream from... this is covering a night stream from, what do you call it? Tuesday's night stream as well as Wednesday's day stream. So yeah, that's this compilation. And then we've got a Dead Crap as well, which is only 5.5 minutes long because, you know, he got you know, a bunch of money from his audience Saturday.
Now let's play the game.
I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
It is the Final Fantasy trading card game, the newest set called Blissful Eternity that just released this month.
This is a special promotional box. Has 9 packs of the cards in it, plus a special exclusive promo card. I don't know if the promo card is valuable or not, and I guess some sleeves. So, kind of interesting. All right, I don't know what it's going to be like at all. That's Titus from Final Fantasy X right on the front of the box. Apparently, there is a $1,000 Sephiroth card in this set, and there are several $100 all the way down to like $10 cards in the set. So there's value. The cards apparently look nice. I quickly pulled it up on TCG Player, and yeah, you know, the cards have, it's a good spread of Final Fantasy characters from games that I know. Okay, so pretty cool. I guess we'll see tonight. Now, here's the thing: since we're playing Pokemon, I give you a pack for free, right? But if you want to see more, there's 9 packs in here. Please support tonight's stream. You know the deal. That it's $100 is the first milestone, $150, $200, $250, etc. For a $50 contribution, that's a pack. A bonus pack, I should say. You know how it works, right? You know the milestones and everything. But we got a freebie. But we need to get to at least 2 to do a DSP pack rip. So, support Pokemon, support Final Fantasy cards, support everything together. It all goes hand in hand, okay?
Heinous villain. I am a detestable, disgusting, immoral individual. $2. Someone said, why are people saying that you bought the God Pack on eBay for views? Because they're retarded. Only an idiotic retard would say that, because there's no way you can buy a God Pack. Those eBay God Packs are not real. You can't buy a God Pack. It's not possible. There's no way to know a pack is a God Pack. I had to lie about things because I had to protect my ego. That's why it's so rare. If you could buy a God Pack, why would it be rare? Everyone would just get them. You can't. It's completely rare to get one. So anything that you see listed as a God Pack sale is a false sale. It's actually a scammer.
Interesting theory. So they also thought by now clearly as an opinion that this is yeah. I mean this looks like the exact one that he showed off on stream the other day. Because he laid them on he laid them out on his desk one by one, and there's quite a lot of similar looking cards to what he showed off. Coincidentally, you know. The exact. I mean, like it's. I mean, it's. Hold on. Wait a second, yeah. Actually, yeah. Hold on. So, yeah, there we go. So, hold on. Let's for a second, yeah. Let's for a second compare. Hold on. Let's be fair here, okay? Let's be fair and transparent. Let me pull up Phil's God Pack video. Give me a second, yeah. Let me find this thing. Oh, in case you're curious, his God Pack card opening has gotten how many views have they got? Actually, I can't even find it in this fucking shitey fucking. Where is it? I'm looking. I know it's a black screen. Oh, there it is. I found it. He currently has 3.7k views on his God Pack video. Okay, so here it is. Here. So if we fast forward to him laying out the cards on the table one by one. Here they are there, right? So you get this. They do. I mean, there's quite a few similarities, you know. Quite a few similarities. There's a just saying, there's that Inferno one down at the bottom there, the Void Gale. Yeah, he's got the Void Gale one there in top corner. Infernal X, is that there and here? Yeah, I already showed it right. I said Infernal X. What about that fucking green bastard? You know, that's not that shouldn't be, I don't know. But there we go. I don't know. It's a strange one, you know. Quite a lot of similarities, you know. But yeah, clearly you can see he's not been able his other opinion that Phil faked it. You know, shocking. Imagine Phil lying to his audience with something. When's that ever fucking happened?
So hilarious that people are just, you know, want to always say that I have no luck and I'm lying. You know, they're idiots. They don't know anything.
Oh, you have absolutely tons of luck. I think most of us can agree that Phil Bonham is one of the luckiest individuals on God's green earth. But I think it's also fair to say that no matter what he ever fucking says, I'm going to assume, and most of you guys will assume as well, that he's lying because he just cannot be fucking trusted to fucking speak honestly. He will lie about literally anything, from small tiny things like his fucking fire alarms to big massive things like his fucking parents dying.
Anything about anything. Okay. I got completely exposed. Uh-oh. You just got exposed live on stream. Oh! I've been exposed on stream. I got exposed on stream. I got blown the fuck up and exposed on stream.
Well, someone tipped $2, says, hey, it's been a while. I got notifications on Reddit of new conspiracies. Do you think the losers can get a girlfriend and get off your nuts? Serious question. These guys really do need some sort of life and girlfriend. Maybe you'll help them get a wife. No, they're not. I'm not taking on that responsibility. Hell no. These people, I mean, think about it. How would you convince a woman of any intelligence to speak to a man who literally sits online making shit up, conspiracy theorying all day about someone they don't know and have no association with? That's too much of a daunting task for me. It involves so much like deception. You have to lie to the woman about the person, and I can't, because in reality we all know that these people are losers. No woman should be with them. So I would never. I'm not taking on that in any way, shape, or form. Hell no.
What? Skinner says I've only had 2 chicks. I hate to tell you, I've been with more than 2 women in my life, dummy.
Bullshit.
Do you think that my ex-girlfriend, who I didn't start dating till, 2012, 2013, was my first girlfriend ever? Just because what you know has happened on the internet is all you know doesn't mean that's the only thing that's ever happened to me in my life. I wasn't born 10 years ago. Oh my god, some people are fucking ignorant. I wasn't born 10 years ago, stupid.
I knew he would implement that as soon as fucking possible. So he's accepting Joe payments, but he's not going to count it to leaderboard. What a dirty bastard. What a greedy little bastard he is.
Holy crap, you're a dummy. What a dum-dum. There are many, many, many things that happened to me.
So basically, there's absolutely no point in giving Phil Banana any jewels. If you're on Phil's chat for some reason and you want to give him jewels, there's no point.
In my life before I ever went on YouTube. Girls liked me because I was a nice guy, and I would be very friendly to girls. I was respectful of women. I wasn't a sexist pig, or I wasn't, drooling all over them. But because I was the nice guy, I finished last. A lot of the times in school, the girls would want to be friends with me, but they wouldn't ever want to, advance it past that level.
Maybe they were nice to you because they kind of thought you were like a fucking little gay friend, you know what I mean? Maybe the gaydars went around you thinking that you went and swung that way, who fucking knows? But yeah, Phil getting friend zoned for eternity off every woman in fucking school, in high school, whatever. Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's just... I wonder if that's what fueled his little incel manifesto that he fucking wrote back on the fucking SRK forums back in the day.
And 220 did 500 kicks. Hi, King. I don't think it's appropriate to call me a retard. I didn't call you a retard. I know we've had our differences, but I've never used words like that. Oh, wait, I did. I take it back. I did earlier. Because everyone told me that you gave 46 subs to the casino. That's retarded. So you deserve it. But thanks for 500 kicks. I appreciate it. Now, for the record, I haven't confirmed or denied if it was true. If it is true, I mean, that's pretty bad. I mean, seriously. You might as well just take your money and burn it in a fucking pile. You know what I'm saying? You might as well just, like, cover it in horse feces and then snort it or something. Like, you're just burning your money. When you give me contributions, you see actual improvements. You see actual content that's better. I'm doing things people are asking for constantly. I'm trying to break out and do new content and new things, right? You can actively see in the last few years, directly as the support has improved, I have improved, right? Bullshit. When you give money to Kino Casino, you might as well just shove a fucking plunger up your own ass, because you're fucking yourself. Those guys don't give 2 fucks about anything. They literally don't even make content. They just watch other people's content and act like it's theirs. They have nothing to fucking say above a fucking 3rd grade intelligence level. They're 2 fucking morons, and you might as well just burn your fucking money. You're an idiot for contributing to their content. Okay.
What do you have, Stockholm Syndrome? Do you like being abused? You feel like you should gift back to the community for supporting and pulling crazy. I'm giving you literal free content every stream. You don't have to contribute. I'm grateful to those who do. I'm giving you my time and my life. I've been doing it for 18 years daily. Not sure if you're aware of this. Thanks for $5.
But Phil, but you expect that time to be given back to you in a financial compensation in the terms of $500 per day. Like you are, if you don't get $500 per day every single day from your audience these days, you kick up a fucking fuss about it, thinking your time is worth a lot more money than what your audience is sometimes willing to give you, which is just a fucking disgusting way to fucking approach it. You know, you're not in it for the love of the game. You're in it for the fucking love of getting money.
Listen, I'm a failure. I mean, I am narcissistic. Let's face it, I'm incredibly narcissistic. Everyone knows.
So, FYI, I feel like this is a time that I should bring this up. Maybe
Money. We gotta guess. Give me money, bitches.
some of you haven't been following my content recently, or you're only following this particular playthrough. As you guys know, I got into TCG stuff in the last 3 months.
Shut the fuck up. Maybe some of you guys are only following this particular Pokemon gameplay content, so I should fucking tell you about the card stuff that you probably know nothing about whatsoever.
And I've been opening Pokemon cards frequently. Yesterday, I opened a God pack of Mega Dream EX Japanese cards, meaning it was a pack of 10 cards, and every card was a hit. Every card was rare, including I got the best card in the set, Mega Gengar EX, over $400 card. So the pack was worth over $700. The reason I'm bringing it up, my detractors are basically saying I bought the pack. It was staged. It was fake.
It's a good job you don't care what detractors say and do, though. And it's a good job you can convey this message to your audience to only come by and watch your Pokemon content only.
You can't do that. There's no way to actually do that with Pokemon cards, okay? No one knows where a God pack is, how to figure that out. That's why it's so rare. That's why it's an insane event when it happens. So, if you want to see that, check out my DSP pack rips from yesterday. I actually made it my highlighted video on the channel. For now, it's now August 18th, 2026. Obviously, it won't remain forever, but it was like, I want to say it was like episode 65 or something like that of DSP pack rips. You'll see, because I made a special thumbnail for it and everything. You may be interested if you want to see that, because it was a really epic event. Everyone was like, holy crap.
What the fuck's that fella's talking about YouTube diamond system in chat? What the fuck's a diamond system? What in the fuck is a diamond system? That's news to me. Hear about that? What the fuck is that? I've never heard of that. Oh, the jewels, you mean? The fucking jewels.
They're not really apologizing.
I thought it was something different now. So, yeah, well, Phil is definitely implemented jewels, and he's learning more about it, as you can see, and, yeah. Diamond system, yeah. As far as we're aware, Phil is not going to counter towards his goal, but he's still going to enforce. So, yeah. Give him all the monies, you know? He wants all the fucking monies. Good stuff indeed. So hold on, let's go back to this we think compilation. Good stuff.
It blew everyone away, including me. So
It reeks of desperation. Oh, come on, please give me those day one views and extra monies. Please give me money, money, money.
You guys are enjoying tonight's stream. If you're on the YouTube side, please give the stream a like. That would help me tremendously. If you're watching and having a good time, please support the stream in some way. Super chats, super stickers, memberships, gifted memberships on the YouTube side. Subs, gifted subs, or kicks on the kick side, or a tip via PayPal would all be appreciated. We're a couple bucks away here. No, we're $1 away from our next milestone. We're already opening 2 packs of Final Fantasy Blissful Eternity. I'd like to open all 9 packs tonight, but we got to start hitting these milestones. So please support the stream for a $50 contribution. It's a bonus pack. Let's go. Let's get some support for Pokemon and for Final Fantasy tonight. Let's make it happen. Let's finish that box tonight.
Remember, tomorrow, yet another different kind of day. We're going to have a DSP morning show, and then it's going to be the continuation of Super Mario Sunshine on the first stream. The late stream tomorrow night will be Final Fantasy VI, continuing on in the world of Ruin. We're going to continue to recruit party members, explore the world, boss fights, and more. It should be a great day. We're going to have 4 different kinds of cards. We're going to have Pokemon Surging Sparks, Final Fantasy Blissful Eternity, One Piece Royal Blood, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist Advance. We're gonna have 4 kinds. Okay, I'm excited for that. I have no idea why this stream is so slow. Oh my god, what a slow stream. That's really low. Holy shit.
Oh, is that 220? And did 220 actually turn off? He did. 220 is so upset with me for calling a spade yesterday that he turned off all of his badges in the chat, and he's gonna apparently be pissy with me. I don't care. Just because I called you out on being an idiot giving money to scammers, you deserve it. So
Remember, Phil just said he doesn't care. So it doesn't bother him then. It doesn't upset him in any way. But it's like, he can do whatever he wants and it won't bother you whatsoever, right, Phil? So you don't care, you say. Please demonstrate how much you don't care about 220 doing this and saying this.
So I hope that you enjoyed getting, destroyed yesterday, because you do deserve it. And you still stand. You have to at least support as much as you did them to me today or this week if you want to see your Desert Bus marathon.
Oh my god, he's drinking gin. Yes.
Wah. Keep in mind, you shouldn't even be here. You got unbanned by a mod who went rogue mod a few weeks ago. So the fact that you can even talk in chat is a grace. Okay? No, it's not that you're not allowed to support other streamers. It's that if you're retarded, I'm going to say you are, and you're going to like it. You're retarded for supporting them. You gave them hundreds of dollars. What do? They take days off and go on vacation. That's what they do with your money. They live the highlight. They don't even make it.
Okay, this is something to... Phil, what is wrong with people fucking doing that, though? Like, their viewers, Kino's viewers, support them to the point where they can do that. Why is that a bad thing? Shit, man, if I got a fucking, stupid money, from I would probably do something similar, I'd be like, yeah, you guys have been so supportive. I can actually fucking afford to go on a wee vacation. You guys could pick where I go. Fuck it, let's go. Pick to somewhere on the fucking map. I'll go there thanks to you guys. That's the sort of shit I would do if I had that sort of fucking thing. Because why not? Why the hell not? But apparently, using the money that your audience gave you because you like the content you're creating is a bad thing, depending on what you spend that money on. So spending your audience's fucking money on vacations is a bad thing, but spending it all on DoorDash and Pokemon cards is a good thing. Okay then, okay.
Content, they watch other people's content and react to it and act like that's work. It's not. It's a fucking scam, and you're the rube, okay? Someone who makes content deserves support. Someone who works hard and listens to feedback.
I love how Phil is like... Phil could also be talking about any other content creator, but no, he has to bring it back to himself, He makes it all about himself. Stop giving Kino, my money. 220, that's my money you're giving them. The money you keep giving them should be for me, 220. Why?
Okay? Someone who makes content deserves support. Someone who works hard and listens to feedback and improves for the better, tries new things. That's who should be receiving support. Not 2 people who abuse the mentally ill. Okay? Which is exactly what they do every fucking stream. So if you're too stupid to understand that, you're the target audience, you're the rube, and I will say you are, and you'll like it. Now, if you're a man and you can take it, fine. If you can't, well, bitch off and don't come back. You were already banned and we don't need to waste time on your ass, okay? So I'm waiting for 47 subs.
Now I know 5 more games to sink all my money into. Yeah, I'm gonna do some pulls tonight, baby. I'm excited. Okay, goodbye, fuckface. He's gone again, and I don't ever have to see him again, thankfully. I'm so tired of that piece of shit. That guy, really. So fuck off, and you can go hang out with the dents, and we don't have to see you anymore.
Remember, Phil took great umbrage towards that term. He was extremely offended by the term dents and thought it was not appropriate to use that fucking terminology to describe his audience. How the times change.
Banned. Gone. Forever.
It doesn't. It actually gives up. Again, I'm gonna die now. Yep. The controls are terrible. What happened? You saw what happened is that I went to jump, the camera moved, then I fall off the...
Wait, he didn't set the minimum alert? Oh my, I'm surprised at that. So Phil is getting wheeled out with small jewels. That's hilarious, actually. Oh, I was convinced that if I would have fucking tried to set the minimum amount of joules, like to 500 or something, or any notification to go off. Instead, it's like, nope, but it's just... Jesus Christ, man. And it's non-stop, yeah, it's going off non-stop. It's not showed up in the chat's feed, which is probably a blessing. But yeah, constant notifications going off with wee small amounts of joules getting sent. Oh shit, there you go, it's 2 joules being sent to the top left. So at 2 AM, give 2 joules. Like 2 cents. There's notifications for 2 cents. I think Phil just added, he's adding it there. I felt added that source right there. Wow, on the fly. Jesus Christ, man. Oh hell. So every time somebody gets like 2 bits, it's gonna go off and make a noise. Glorious. Whatever. Well, let's keep watching him playing Mario very badly. Apparently, I had a very terrible gameplay session. This. My Mimology made a 42-minute video just on Mario gameplay alone. We're not going to watch that. We're going to watch Not Benel's version, which is about 7 minutes.
A lily pad, then I can't jump out of the water.
Oh my god, he's drinking piss.
What? Okay, spin jump. Oh no, I didn't know that happens. Oh, yo. Oh, I see. You want to stay on top of it.
No shit, Sherlock. Nice one, dumbass.
Remember, there is no long jump whatsoever in this game. None.
Oh my god, he's drinking Tyrone sperm. Boo!
His jump is so pathetic that you can't even just jump in place and then land back. It doesn't work. You miss.
You have done that yourself.
His jump is so pathetically bad.
Get the fuck out of here!
He literally didn't jump when I pressed the jump button. It ignored my jump input.
Get the fuck out of here!
I'm trying to stay on top, but number one, the camera perspective is atrocious. The camera doesn't stay at a perspective where you can actually really see where you are on the block. And then it's changing the control because every time that it tilts, they're expecting you to jump into a different direction.
You suck! Please support the stream, because I get the sinking feeling, sadly, that the reason that we had so much support earlier in the week had nothing to do with this game. That it was because of me returning from break, and people wanted to be really supportive on that.
Give me your
stream.
money. Give me your money.
As you can see today, we've had a few people who supported the game, but not a lot. I mean, I've been playing the game now for over an hour, and it's, let's see.
Why is he fucking covered in sweat? That is a shiny, greasy ass forehead he's sporting there. Holy fuck, man.
$14. Yeah. So, not good. When I come back, obviously, I'd like to rally some support. I'd like to hit some milestones. I want to do some pack openings on this stream. If this ends up being a slow stream, we're not going to play this again. You know, I've already played it many years ago. It was very rage-inducing. The reason I said I wanted to do it now is because I felt like people wanted a more rage-inducing event for the summer. And I said I would bring it back. People seemed excited for that because they were like, yes, we get to see Phil rage at the game again. But I'm not going to do it if people don't want it. All right? So when I come back, please support the stream. Or you can do it while I'm gone. When I come back, I'd like to do shout-outs, hit some milestones, you know, starting at 100. And do some pack rips on this stream, okay? All right, but in the meantime, I'll play you guys some music. I can't just never mention money and contributions. That means I will go out of business.
Definitely need that every time.
Get the fuck out of here!
I phased through it. Did you see that? I actually phased through the block. How do I get off of this? What the hell? I couldn't see. The camera got stuck and I could... Are you kidding me?
Bastard!
What the fuck just happened? I can't get it. I literally can't get it. I can't get it. I literally can't get it. No matter what I do, I can't get it. I've tried every possibility. I still can't get it.
Good lord. Learn how to play a game, dude. Put some effort into it.
Thank you, Clown College, for a whopping $50 super chat, which means we are doing pack rips. Oh, wow. Thank you, Original Dante, for a $50 super chat.
I've never run into this thing before. What is it, a money creature? Yeah, look. It's a money creature. It just throws money around. What the hell was that?
Just accept it. This box was pretty much a dud. Here we go. Well, it's an EX card. It is EX Pikachu. I already have Pikachu EX in this set. He's worth like a buck, or like $1.50, something like that. He's not worth a ton. I'm trying to think what the best EX card is in this set. The best EX card in this set is actually worth around $6.
Wait. The camera goes on to fix the jewels, and it goes off and comes back from on the show. What the f... Basically, he's live. For God's sake. Hold on, I'll rewind here. I'll rewind for the morning show. It goes on briefly to fix the jewels, apparently. Here. It goes on very briefly. So do I start bingo here then, or is the music still playing? Let's see what happens here.
Because I'm setting this up now.
Look at his face, man. Intense focus and concentration. What the hell, man? I'm sorry, but that's a face. Jesus Christ. I mean, what the... I'm sorry. But what am I looking at here? Oh my god. I'm screenshotting this sumbitch. Hold on 2 seconds. This is too good not to fucking screenshot. Hang on a second here. So I'll give me a wee second here. I can't remove the background. Let's see. We'll work alright around the background. There we go. Thumbnail for tomorrow sorted. Bish bash bosh. There we go. Did it remove a part of his arm? It did. I thought his arm was in the background there at the bottom there. It's a small little section of his arm there. Trying to store that. Yeah, put Phil's tiny little bit of arm back there, you stupid fucking thing. It removed his arm because it thought it was a background because it has no real presence whatsoever in the picture.
He is not a real person.
And I think this is struggling to find his arm.
He's a scammer.
I might just leave it as it is and fuck it. Oh, Christ alive, man. But yeah, that was some fucking... It's not gonna work, is it? I broke this thing. All I tried to do was restore his arm.
Like, we totally fucked him. Alright, I'm done. I'm done. I understand everything now. I know.
Oh, hell. God almighty.
It's because of this
Jesus, man. Let's just hit the damn refresh button. Damn, this is really broke. Control refresh. There we go. His arm. Fuck it, that'll do. That'll do. So he's got no arm. There's no arm there anyway. Fucking hell, there we go. Good stuff. Anyway, whatever. So the bad man is live. He's not really saying much, he's just trying to fix the jewels. And fix notifications for the jewels. And I can't hear him. And then he goes back off. And then afterwards, a minute later, also, there we go. Yeah, we'll put him on pause. We'll put him on pause there. So 1.5 speed. Put him on pause. And we'll just enjoy the rest of this compilation. And then we can watch the other crap and then start bingo.
$6.
Time for a break and time for me to upload. Tonight on the late stream, it is Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster continuing. We are in the second half of the game, The World of Ruin. The plot has picked up. We are searching the world for our missing friends to reform the party. Okay? And it's a fun part tonight, if I remember correctly. Some interesting stuff is about to happen in the story. So tonight, we're not opening Pokemon. It's either going to be One Piece, the remaining 6 Final Fantasy Blissful Eternity packs, or we're going back to Yu-Gi-Oh! We'll have to see what happens on the late stream tonight. Mass addictive Hogan spending. Well, I want to try again, right? Like, no lie, it's that dopamine feel you get addicted to it. Like, you know what? I want to pull again. Like, we already know you have no self-control and you're just going to do it again. It's like an addict, you know, like a drug addict. Oh, no, this time really, I swear I won't do it. Like, you're going to do it. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me. It's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it.
We all fucking love it. Right, before we start bingo, one more little thing for us all to watch and enjoy, or try and enjoy. How's Daily Crap from last night? Only 5 minutes long. Probably because you got money.
Good evening, everyone. DSP here. Welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Wednesday, the 19th of August, 2026, heading me into the second half of my streaming week here on the channel. It was overall a really great streaming day yet again. Major fun, great times, good support, people like the content, and overall, just good vibes. Let's talk all about it, shall we? So today, we began with a very chill and fun DSP morning show. Notably, one of the big topics we talk about is that YouTube is going to change the way that views are counted on the site soon, and how this can affect certain creators, including myself, but others as well, and how I actually kind of estimate people are going to take it. We talked about a few other things as well, so if you're interested in those topics and kind of a chill hangout session, check out the morning show. Then we jumped into Super Mario Sunshine, the second stream. Now here's the deal. The game frustrated the living crap out of me. Once again, wonky controls, weird camera angles, just kind of issues, honestly, with the game in general. Lack of polish and just frustration. First time that I was trying to do one of the optional challenging platforming stages, it took me a half an hour to beat it because the controls weren't agreeing with me. Then there was a stage later on where we had to fight, we had to do a timed race on one of the squids, the bloopers, and we had to grab like 8 red coins and then grab the shine that showed up at the end as the reward. But the controls are so terrible and the platforming is so wonky, there's no easy way to get the reward. You would think the challenge would be getting the coins. No, it's jumping onto this dock where you started and actually getting the reward. So I raged like crazy. The audience obviously really liked that. People had voted that they wanted to see Pokemon Surging Sparks cards again. And so that's actually what we did. Pokemon Surging Sparks ended up being the end of the box. We had 5 packs left. And because of the support that we had gotten, there was also a Mega Dream EX pack that we opened. So we finished Pokemon for now. We do still have Pokemon Mega Dream EX bonus packs if we hit either $100 contribution or $250 cumulative on each stream. But for now, we're kind of taking a little break from Pokemon. And we'll see when we bring it back. Maybe next week, maybe the week after. We'll see. Okay? So that was an awesome stream. I'm glad that we got the support. I'll be honest, though. A lot of the support came in last minute. Like, we were near the end of the stream, and we didn't even hit $100 yet. Then all of a sudden, it was like, here comes a bunch of flooding support. So
Is he going to also criticise the fucking night stream support? Because one person gave him $100 anonymously. An anonymous 150 tip. The night stream only got just over $200. It would have been a disastrous stream if not for that one individual. Will he bring that up for a Final Fantasy and complain about support for that? I don't fucking think so.
I could hit milestones and we can actually open packs. I was appreciative of that, but I was a little nervous because I thought people liked Mario and they wanted me to suffer through it again, and there really hadn't been a lot of support till the end of the stream. It did come, but I'm just warning you and urging you, if you do like Mario, I hope that you will come by and hang out and support the stream, okay? Now, the late stream tonight was the continuation of Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster. We're now in the World of Ruin, which is the second half of the game. This is very different than the first half because the second half is incredibly open world. You can literally do it in any order you want, okay? So, I had a great time going around saying, let's do an optional super boss early and see if we can do it. Can we recruit this character kind of out of order? And so we did, and we had a great time, did a dungeon, actually the 2 dungeons, got the new airship, recruited multiple characters. It was a great night. Overall, also great support, over $200 of support, and we actually opened and finished.
Told you. What did I fucking say? So, if not for one individual wailing for 150, he would have a terrible support night stream. But it won't bring that up. It's like, if it's a game that he's not really liking and enjoying, it doesn't matter if it gets wailed, he'll find a reason to criticise and drop the game potentially. So aye, we got great support in the end, but I don't think it was for the game. A lot of it came in at the start, and a lot of it came in the very last second, and it's for the cards. I don't think. But he's not going to fucking make those sort of same excuses for Final Fantasy. You know, that gets a fucking free pass. You know, that's not a problem whatsoever. He support that shit.
The Final Fantasy Blissful Eternity set, there was 6 packs left. We earned 5. I said, I'll just open the 6. Let's just finish the pack, right? Personally, I love these cards. I would like to buy a box of them. But I'm curious of your feedback. Would you watch me open these cards and would you enjoy them? Did we get a hit? Yes, we actually got a hit so good. It's on my wall of fame. Okay, so definitely check out DSP Pack Rips tonight to see the end and a ton of new Final Fantasy cards and to see the hit, okay? So, a great day, great support on both streams, tons of cards, great fun. A couple quick updates. The Dragon Ball cards I ordered yesterday, never updated. So I'm gonna have to wait until they process the order and actually ship them. I have no information right now, so I don't know when Dragon Ball's coming back. But I did order, listen to this, a new box of Disney Lorcana cards.
Another box order, holy shit!
Attack of the Vine. This is their latest box that has Pixar characters as well as Disney and has a bunch of hits. Supposedly now, you're guaranteed to get hits in the box because the feedback that Lorcana got was that there are too many boxes with nothing in them. So now they have hits in every box. So we should actually get some hits in this box. That should be coming maybe by the end of the week. If so, it'll be another one in contention because what we have left for cards is One Piece, Royal Blood, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist Advance. Okay? Okay, tomorrow is Thursday. Tomorrow we'll do a DSP morning show and the continuation of Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resync. I'm excited. Again, we're going to really push for story developments and try to get as far in the story as we can. And since it's a pirate game, duh, we will have the One Piece Royal Blood cards eligible to be opened during that stream. Tomorrow night is more Final Fantasy VI, Pixel Remaster. We'll have more open world exploration, more character recruitment, more dungeons and fun, and hopefully chill vibes, and we'll maybe see some cards. All right, guys? That's it. I got to get out of here. Thank you and have a good night. See you tomorrow. Peace out.
What a fucking dick. Anyway, time for bingo. Time for us to bring our attention to bingo. So here we fucking go. It's time for us to pick a random number to generate a bingo card for today. So the first number in chat I see, the number that I use to generate the card. I'm still so annoyed that I couldn't get the Scottish soundboard thing to work for you guys. I mean, I feel like I'm so close to it working properly, but it's just, it frustrates me. I thought I did everything right, and it feels like I'm very close to it. I mean, if it's trying to play every single soundboard thing at the same time, then obviously I'm very close to getting it right, you know? But there you go. The first number in chat I saw was Chris Dank saying 7. He claims it might be 76. Well, tough titties. You typed 7, so I'm going to use 7. So that's the number I'm going to go with. That's what he typed first. That's the first number that appeared. So that's what wins. We need Phil to say and do the following on today's bingo stream. We need Phil to say excited community. Something style him, butcher word and him doing a troll tip. The second row is Phil saying idiot. What the fuck are you talking about? But I will accept why you're talking about as well. Him gives a regular old fashioned leaning manual ban. Actually, let's fucking check the ban tracker. See if he's banned on yet this morning. Yep. He banned somebody on Kick for saying e-beggar a bunch of times. He banned somebody on YouTube for no reason, just saying Duncan Williams official was banned by Phil for no reason whatsoever. I assume they gave some sort of troll contribution which Phil didn't like and so he banned him. So there we go. But yeah, Phil has definitely banned people today. So we can definitely tick off winning manual ban on the card straight away. Burger. We also felt to say hate to say and reality. This one drove is being a victim mode, him saying tips, him talking about the cards, him saying positive, and now the fourth row is Phil's arm flailing, him snorting, him saying content, oh and okay. The fifth and final row is Phil getting his $50+ in support, him saying a lot of people job, that being said, should that being said, and finally him saying percent. So that's the bingo card we have for today's stream. Also, why is this not loaded properly? I just can't realise my wee border in my bingo is the video is not loaded. Why? Well, hold on to things. So where's the thing for that? So where's the bastard fee? Why won't you work? Hold on to things. I just got distracted by this thing that should be fucking loaded and working, not fucking working, and it's like, okay, hold on. If I refresh this bastard thing, it should work. Why won't you work? That's strange. Yeah, I guess I broke the fucking bingo. There we go. Yeah, usually be bored around the fucking bingo video, you know what I mean? But it's not fucking showing. I'm trying to refresh the bastard thing. Thank you very much, Sonny, for 67 jewels. Very kindy indeed. Cheers for that. I don't understand, but this is not bloody working. This is very strange. Just be bored not working. Maybe it's a problem with Stream Elements because it is directly from that source, you know what I mean? I don't have the file on my computer. So it's not loading properly, it's maybe a problem with Stream Elements or something. Who knows? Anyway, thank you, Sonny, for 67 jewels, like I indeed. I am going to keep track of all these right now. Just think you guys confused the fucking jewels, so I'm trying to stay on top of it today. Anyway, So yeah, that's the mail card we have for today's stream. Now, there's a variety of ways we can get free spaces to help us on our way to a full house bingo card. For example, for every 10 sips, snorts or burps that a bad man commits, we get a free space. For every 3 minutes and 20 seconds that the bad man begs, we also get a free space. Thank you, Sonny, for 5 more jewels, plus 5. For if Jade squeaks his little arse onto Phil's stream and Phil's aside to Jade, no, I do get a free space for that, but celebrate that free space to enjoy this animation.
Squeak, squeak, a free space.
Thank you, Sonny, for 10 more jewels for Hayden. Plus 10. There we go. That's 82 so far. So there we go. So yeah, so and the Satan 666 shows up the Phil stream and Phil's aside to his bestest buddy in the whole world, Satan. No, I do get a free space for that, but celebrate that free space. We get to enjoy this animation.
What's up, Satan? Good to see you.
Thank you, Sonny, for 2 more jewels. Very kindy indeed. And for no reason whatsoever, here's DSP getting punched in the face. You're welcome, Chris. Thanks. There we go.
Hello, Jules.
Thank you very much, Sonny. So this time it's Prophet. Prophet sent 5 jewels. Very kindy indeed. I appreciate that. So that's plus 5. That's 8 and 9 now, so there we go. Good stuff needs. So there we go.
Hello, Jules.
And thank you for 5 more jewels for the dog treats. Very kindy. Plus 5 more. So that's 94 now. Fantastic. Yes, indeed. I'm definitely trying my best to keep track of these things and not lose track today. For God's sake, this is good. Hang on. Plus. Thank you, Sonny, for 10 gold coins.
Hello, Jules.
And thank you, Prophet, for another 5 jewels. Very kindy indeed. I've got 109 altogether. So, stop. This is fucking ridiculous. Stop it. I'm like I can tell you a fucking bingo spiel, you know. Thank you, Prophet, for sending 5 more jewels. Very kindy indeed. That's up to 114 now. For God's sake.
Hello, Jules.
Hang on. Plus 5. That's 119 now. Thank you, Prophet, for 5 more jewels. I'll wait a second just in case you send another one. Yep, there it is. Plus 5.
Hello, Jules.
I might be here a while. God damn. Oh my god. I don't. We need to speed up just anyway. You know what I mean? So fuck it. We need to speed up just. Thank you as well to Sonny for gifting 150 jewels with the football. So that's hold on. So 2 seconds. So that's plus 150.
Hello,
that's up to 274. And then Sonny gave another 150 for this time for a seagull. That's up to 424 jewels so far on the bingo stream. So cheers for that, guys. Very kindy indeed. Anyway, so that's all the ways that... Also, if Phil gets 50 plus dollars in support organically, we lose a free space as well. So that's a thing to look out for. But you guys are also in charge of ways we can get free spaces to help counteract. For example, for every 5 new or renewed members we have to bingo streams, we get a free space. For every $5 of support we get, whether it's a $5 super chat or a £5 tip, every 5 of that is also a free space. For every 500 jewels we get, we also get a free space. For example, thank you very much, Sonny, for sending 2 more jewels. Very kindly indeed. That brings us up to 426 jewels so far sent on the stream. So every 500 of those is a free space. So good stuff. And of course, the best way, in my opinion, to get free spaces on bingo is just to like the damn stream. 25 likes is 1 free space, which we already have, and I'll add it right now. 50 likes is 2 more free spaces. 75 likes additional free spaces, and 100 likes on the bingo stream will be 4 more free spaces on top of all of that. Thank you, Sonny, for sending another 5. Sorry. So, Prophet sent 5 jewels, and then Sonny sent 20 more. So, thank you very much for that. That brings us up to 451 jewels. Good stuff indeed.
Hello, Jules.
Oh, goodness me. Oh, and then probably just sent another 5 more right there. So that brings us, that's another 5. That brings us up to 456. Very cool. 456. Good stuff. Anyway, so you guys, and every time we get a free space, courtesy of you guys liking the stream with award ourselves a reanimation. We have 25 likes from the bingo stream, so that means we get to enjoy the trumpets.
Hello, Jules.
Play it again for Raw Phil. Excellent stuff indeed. So you guys are in charge of some ways we can get free spaces, but the rest is controlled by Phil, and as bizarre body functions, as well as I'm begging like a little bitch boy that he is. So there we go. Also, thank you, Prophet, for sending 5 more jewels. That's a good treat indeed. That's up to 461 jewels altogether. Now, of course, there's more things to explain when it comes to the bingo stuff, but I'm going to let the bad man explain that from me, so take it away. Yeah, weird looking marble prick.
Hello, AI Phil here in the digital flesh for Bingo Baddies Marbles game. By entering the ! marbles in chat, or scroll down the description in the video to get the link to enter. At the end of each month, a first, second, and third prize winner will win a cash prize. Now, If we get a full house on the bingo card, marbles will run to determine a winner for that day and will win a prize on the wheel, which could be used for future games. It's just that easy.
First of all, thank you very much to Prophet for sending 5 more jewels. That's very kind indeed. And then thank you to Sonny for sending 67 more jewels. That helps us get a first free space for getting jewels, so that counts for that. There we go. And then you set another 67 jewels.
Hello, Jules.
Very kind indeed. And that means that we have 100 more jewels. So after a free space there, we're on exactly... Well, put it this way, we've had exactly 600 jewels given so far today. So we've got a free space because of that, obviously. And actually, we now have some more because Sonny sent 67 more jewels, so there we go, stuff indeed. So far, I'm keeping track of this, you know. But we have 167 jewels so far towards our next free space, if that makes sense, you know. We've already got one counted, you know. I mean, we've got that locked in and secured, you know. So I'm counting this. So far, so good. And thank you, Prof, for sending 5 more jewels. Very kind indeed. We're up to 172. Anyway, so yeah, current bingo prize winners include the marble ticket holders are Ludwig, Damien, and Pigstar. The full house ticket holders are Captain Murphy, Cameron Dutchman, and Comedy. And currently, the Scottish Soundboard users are a variety of different individuals, including Mark O'Shaughnessy, Embo, Ravashank, Jim R6, Hot Edge Studio, Avalanche, and Twilight Media Core. So there we go. You have a chance to win one of these prizes. Obviously, make sure you have your own marble locked and secured. If we get a full house on today's bingo, we have a marble race. If your marble wins, we'll spin the wheel and it could be you winning one of these prizes. So there we go, good stuff indeed. Anyway, I think I've covered all the bases. There's only one thing really left for me to do before we start playing bingo today. And that is for me to press the random Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle once more.
The answers are fucking you in that order, bitch.
There we go. So, good stuff indeed. It's time for us to start playing bingo. Good luck, everybody. Because here we fucking go.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the DSP Morning Show for Thursday, the 20th of August, 2026. How is it?
Thank you, Sonny, for sending our 250 jewels with a laughing disco ball. Very kind of you indeed. That brings us up to 422 jewels, so we're just we're 78 away from another free space. Make that 73 away because Prophet just gave 5 more jewels as well. Very kindly indeed. Cheers for that. Anyway, let's crack on.
Is everybody today? Hope you're doing well. And we got some new stuff already going on, so I would like to already ask for your understanding. Something new has launched today on my streams on YouTube.
For God's sake. So thank you to Sonny for 67 jewels again. Very kindly indeed. That brings us to 494 jewels.
Hello, Jules.
Jesus. Hold on. Prophet just gave 1,000 jewels, which is 2 more free spaces. So let me add up those 1,000 jewels, which is also pretty good. And thank you to Sonny for sending 2 more jewels after that as well. So, we got 2 more free spaces just on Prophet alone there. And we're also 4 more jewels away from another free space. We're very, very close to another free space. So there we go.
Hello, Jules.
Oh, for God's sake, this is mad. And thank you, Sonny, for sending 300 jewels. That's definitely our free space right there. Thank you for the finger hearts, 300 jewels. Very kindly indeed. So there we go. Jesus Christ. You pretty much are. Yeah, you and Sonny are tag teaming me, and not in the fun way. You know, but I want to make sure I don't fucking miscount or anything. You know what I mean? Because I was like, these are free spaces. Like they're important. You know. So yeah. But yeah. Currently we have hold on. Jesus Christ. So we have 346 jewels currently, which means that we're, you know, that's how much we have so far. Every 500 is a free space. We have 346 so far. So another 150 odd.
Hello, Jules.
Another 154, we get a free space. Actually, make that another 149 because Sonny just gave me 5 more jewels. So another 149 jewels, we get another free space. So cheers for the jewel support, guys. Very kindly indeed. It's much appreciated. So there we go. Let's crack on the bingo, shall we? Well, come on, let's focus on bingo. Let's focus our attention on the bad man and playing bingo. I know that shit. Alright?
For your understanding, something new has launched today on my streams on YouTube. And I don't really know how it works. Shall I just begin by talking about...
Goodness, Thank you, Prophet, for sending 150 seagulls my way. So that is a that's a free space again right there. Our 6th free space of the bingo stream. A lot of them come in courtesy of the jewels. So cheers to that. It is very kind indeed. So thank you very much. So there we are. We are 499 jewels away from our next free space. Sound good? Sound good. Okay. Right, let's fucking go on with things. Let's check out the bingo now. Thank you for the jewels, but let's check out the bingo.
Streams on YouTube, and I don't really know how it works. Shall I just begin by talking about it? Maybe I should just begin talking about it. There you go. So
arguably speaking, him bringing up the jewels is a form of begging because it's a way to give him money. So really, this is going to be one big beg. Sound good? Sounds good to me.
Oh, here's the deal. YouTube, in the last several months, launched something new called gifts or jewels, okay? And you might say, what are gifts or jewels? Well, what YouTube is trying to do is essentially copy either Twitch or Kick or whichever, okay? So what they're attempting to do is make it so that while you're watching a live stream on YouTube, you can contribute in various ways other than super chats. I guess people on YouTube are upset that super chats are so drastically different from Twitch or Kick's systems. For example, on Twitch, let's say you want to contribute to a streamer. But what you do is you buy this digital item called a bit. Okay, it looks like a little gem. They actually call them bits and they look like little gems. On Kick, you buy what's called kicks.
Thank you very much to Sonny for sending 10 more jewels our way. Hiding, there's no not a very good hiding spot, I can see. But there we go. Thank you for 10 more jewels. Very kind of you indeed. 11 jewels down, 489 to go until next free space.
Hello, Jules.
I say 489. I fucking meant 484 towards the next free space. Thank you, Sonny, for the 5 more jewels. And then
hello, Jules.
The 10 more you sent afterwards. So there we go. 474 more to go for next free space. Fantastic stuff. Let's just create other things.
And then you can have this as like a digital currency. And when someone is streaming, you can contribute to them with either kicks or bits. And the thing about that is the streamer gets 100% of what you donate. 100%. They don't lose anything. YouTube doesn't take a cut. Or excuse me, Twitch or Kick don't take a cut. They keep all the bits you give them. So you might say, well, that doesn't make sense. How is that profitable for a business to just let you donate to someone and they don't take a cut? Well, they do take a cut when you buy the kicks or the bits. For example, let's say you wanted to buy, like someone just said, let's say you wanted to buy 20,000 bits. It costs $250. But 20,000 bits is only the equivalent of $200. So Twitch keeps $50. They make their profit when you buy the digital currency. Then when you actually give, then the person keeps it all, okay? So I wasn't even aware that YouTube was doing this. I thought, oh, YouTube just does memberships and YouTube does super chats, right? So what's the difference between a super chat and these bits, right? I'll tell you. A super chat, YouTube keeps about 30%. So for example, right now, if someone were to send me a $30 super chat, I'll count it as $30 of revenue on the stream. But in reality, I'm keeping like maybe $21. And YouTube takes $9. So it's not actually accurate to what I'm really getting as support. When you do bits or kicks, it's accurate, 100%, because each bit or kick is a penny for the streamer, you see? So I think what YouTube is trying to do is do the equivalent thing to what the competition is doing. And I think with the dawn of the phone streams, the vertical streams, you know, everyone is now doing IRL streaming. I think YouTube wanted to have the similar kind of contribution in currency that everybody else did, so they can at least say, hey, look, you contribute the same way you could on TikTok or on Twitch or on Kick. So I wasn't even aware about this at all. And then yesterday, it was Nothing Here 182. He says, Phil, are you aware that YouTube is running a promo right now that you get free jewels? And I was like, what are jewels? I don't even know what that is. What are jewels? Okay, I never even heard of them. And he said, jewels are the currency. You should look into it. So I looked into it last night, okay? And I went, it's new. It's something that it says, you know, you can enable super chats, but you can also enable gifts. They're calling it gifts on YouTube. So I went to enable it and it said, well, in order to accept that, you have to verify your identity. We want you to actually scan your driver's license front and back and send it to us and confirm your address. And once we have all that confirmed, we'll enable this for you. And I was like, well, I mean, I don't know if this is going to pan out, but let's try it, right? So I did last night. I scanned my license, I put it in, and the whole thing errored out, claiming it doesn't work. So then I tried it again on my phone rather than on my desktop, and then it took it, but then it kind of settled for 3 hours and didn't really update. So I was like, I'll just let it sit overnight. And I just came back this morning, and it works. So now all of a sudden, everyone can give me jewels on YouTube, and people have started doing this. As you can see, it's popping up. But the thing is, I needed to enable pop-ups so you can see them on the stream. You can actually see them in the stream chat when it happens. There's a big animation for them, but I needed to enable it so you can see it on stream. So now I have, but now the problem is going to be, people are like, well, you should enable a limit, because if you don't, what's going to happen is people are going to keep gifting like 1 or 2 jewels. Yeah, here we go. Minimum jewels to alert. So let's do 100. Let's make it that you
wow.
have to gift 100 jewels to have a pop-up alert on the stream.
That's quite
It'll still show
small.
up in the stream chat if you do it, but this way, it'll keep it to that's $1, at least $1 for a pop-up on stream. That's always been the limit on my streams. It's $1 contribution to get an on-screen pop-up. I think that's a good way to do it. I think that'll keep it from being overbearing and too much going on and all of that. So, there you have it. And by the way, if any pop-ups are appearing right now, it's not legit. It's just I'm clicking around and they autoplay. They didn't. Okay, good. So, basically, people this morning are giving me their free jewels. And now I have to figure out how many people gave me because I have to count this for the stream. This is all a new stat that I never had before. So just like we have top subs and top kicks, now we're going to have top memberships, top super chat, and top jewels. Okay, so let's look at it right now. You ready? We got to go through all these. John Nepper did 550 jewels.
Ruh-roh.
So that's $5.50, right? Okay.
Ruh-roh.
Comrade Snowball did 2 jewels.
We're in
Philip did
trouble.
10. The Mad Villain did 10. Canned Vegetables did 440 jewels. Thank you, Canned Vegetables. So that's another $4 of support. John Nepper did another 250 jewels. Thank you, John. Let's see here. John Nepper did 10 jewels. John Nepper did another 10 jewels. The Mad Villain did 440 jewels. Thank you, Mad Villain. Keep in mind, I keep all of these. So this is great because I keep everything that you guys are contributing. All right. Soul at 2 a.m. did a whole bunch of little jewels. Thank you to Soul at 2 a.m. They were like 2. Yeah, look, a whole bunch of 2s. He gave a ton of 2s. John did another 100 jewels. John remains the top right now. John had done 80 jewels. Thank you, John. Like I said, we'll count it when it's $1.
Fuck you, you're 80 jewels, John.
Okay, so look at this. Okay, wait, now it skipped ahead. Okay, there's the 80.
At least I
okay, so
count
then
them
thank you
all.
to Soul at 2 a.m. did a whole bunch of little. Netmuck, 1,000 jewels. Thank you to Netmuck. Did 1,000 jewels. Thank you so much. That's $10, and now you get top jewels on the leaderboard. Okay. Philip, thanks for 5. Comrade, thanks for 5. Be Smite, thanks for 5. Soul at 2 a.m. thanks for 10.
Oh, hold on. Holy
Hello,
shit.
jewels.
That is a really cute one. With you. Oh, what wee doggies? That's fantastic. 2,000 jewels. That's like 4 free spaces. Thank you, Prophet, for sending 2,000 more jewels our way. Very kind indeed. And the best part about that is it's very easy for me to do math because it doesn't really change the math at all. So there we go.
Hello, Jules.
I don't have to alert my fucking calculations or anything. Thank you, Sonny, for sending 5 jewels as well. Very kind indeed. So yeah, we're 400 and...
Hello, Jules.
Oh, sorry. Hold on, never mind. That's a sentence. Thank you, Sonny, for the 67 jewels as well. We are 400...
Hello, Jules.
and 2 jewels away from our next free space. That's a 402. I meant that we're 392 away from our next free space. Mark, was a soundboard absolutely no problem, sir.
This is the fucking Shawshank redemption, right? But with more tunneling through shit and no fucking redemption.
There you fucking go. I generally want to try and get this fixed. Hopefully by the next bingo stream, people will be able to activate a soundboard by themselves, you know. But technically people can activate a soundboard by themselves right now as things stand.
Hello,
it's just that it
Jules.
activates every single sound at once, which is not what I was going for, so I need to try and work on the streamer bot thing to see where I went wrong. So there we go. And thank you, Sonny, for sending 2 more jewels and the sparkles, very kind indeed. So another 490, and we got a free space. Cheers for that. 11 free spaces so far. Very strong start to the bingo card. Thank you very much for your support, guys. It is very much appreciated. Let's crack on the bingo and see if I'll beg profusely about the jewels and some more. We're about to lose a free space apparently. So yeah. No recount is required. I'm actually keeping on top of it today. I am very confident in my jewel counting. You know? So yeah, I'm pretty confident with my counting so far of jewels. Every time I see one, I'm adding it to a calculator.
Madamus, thank you for 3 months as a member. And he says, I'll have to look up these gifts, but I'm on PC. From what I'm to understand, gifting of jewels is mobile only. Because the whole idea is that someone is like streaming on their phone. Oh, I'm IRL streaming. And then you would get, oh, I'm watching on my phone and then I give some jewels. Like it's supposed to be like an emulation of TikTok, but the currency works like Twitch or Kicks. So, World Weather Authority also gifted 1,000 jewels. Thank you, World Weather Authority, for that. And then we have Nothing Here, did 3 10s, 310 jewels. So thank you to Nothing Here. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Now what I would need to see is, does this work in my queue? It does. It is working in my queue. So now I can actually see jewels as they are gifted. And it allows me to have pop-ups. This is excellent. And we already on the fly set it up, so now we'll have the pop-up. What I will do, how about this? I'll try to find a new sound effect probably over the weekend for jewels. Maybe I'll have it sound like a shining gem, or gems are dropping on the ground or something. You know what I mean?
Bruh.
Like a sound effect that's special just for it, okay? Now, in truth, I just want to make this as transparent as possible. I'm doing well, okay? I am doing well.
He's successful,
Jules.
guys. So this wasn't necessary. I wasn't worried about it, but yeah, but he implemented it straight away. Thank you, Sonny, for the 1,000 jewels loot box. That's 2 more free spaces right there. And Ullapops also get the 67 jewels. Very kindy indeed. Cheers for that. Thank you very much. So Thank you, Sonny, for the 1,000. Thank you, Lopot67. And also thank you, Sonny, again, for the 100 more jewels there. So cheers for that. And,
Hello, Jules.
Oh, another one. And thank you. So, hold on. Wait, did I miss something? No, I didn't miss anything. No, I didn't actually. You said 2 oys. I see. That's what it was. I was confused there for a second, but we're okay. So yeah. So thank you guys for support. We've got some more free spaces. Very kind indeed. Cheers for that. And yeah, we're in case you're curious, we are 100 and never mind. Wait a second.
Hello, Jules.
I was about to try and tell you how much further away we are from a free space or the jewels, but probably just hit 1,000 with a cute little corgi wearing a jumper. That corgi's better dressed than I am. But that's 2 more free spaces right there. Cheers, Profit, for that. Very kind indeed. We're 123 jewels away from our free space. Yep, Sonic's got the same math as me. There we go. Hey, Sonic's math agrees with my math. We both. Hey. No. Verified. There we go. We've all got the same number. We're okay. So good stuff indeed. Anyway, let's just crack on with things, shall we?
I don't really care how you contribute to me if you do. You can do jewels, you can do a super chat, you can do a super sticker, you could become a member, you can do kicks, you could do a sub on Kick. You know what I'm saying? Like, anything is greatly appreciated. It's all good. Now, it is true, obviously, that if you give me jewels, I'm going to keep 100% of the jewels. All right? As opposed to if you do another contribution type, okay? I might, I might not get the whole thing. For example, if you do, what the hell just happened? If you do a super chat, yeah, YouTube's gonna keep a chunk of it. The way it works is very simple. With jewels, you pay YouTube up front, I keep it all. With the super chats, you just give what you want to give, and then YouTube takes a cut of it, out of the contribution that I get. There we go. Look at this, 440 jewels from Captain DCW. Thank you, Captain DCW, for 440 jewels. I appreciate that. Thank you so very much. Nothing here is saying, yeah, for a limited time, you can buy 50 jewels completely for free. I don't know how it works. I have absolutely no idea how it works, the buying of the jewels or anything like that, okay? I don't know. The pop-ups seem to be working, but the jewels are actually not working properly in my queue. Here's what I mean. The pop-ups are coming up, but I'm not seeing it in my queue. To give you a shout-out after the fact, if I refresh my queue, then it shows up. So thank you, Mad Villain, for 250 jewels to Clapping Seal. Look at that. Look at that animation. Thank you for that. Up to 37 of support now. Ooh, what's this? 500 jewels from Captain DCW. It's a summertime watermelon waving. These are interesting animations, to say the least. So thank you guys so very much. Thank you to Video Storgy. I don't know how to pronounce your name. A $2 Canadian super chat. He says, won't let me buy jewels in Canada without a visa. So basically, you can't buy jewels. It's like a certain way you have to buy them or something. Well, thank you for the super chat regardless. I still appreciate that super chat. And now you're our top super chatter of the day. So that was $2 Canadian. Let's see how that converts. I mean, to be honest, if a lot of people start buying jewels, I might not have to do these conversions anymore for super chats, right? I won't. I could just easily just count the jewels, and then I know exactly what I'm getting, as opposed to having no clue what I'm getting from the super chats, and then having to convert everything around and everything and do math on the fly on the stream like I'm an accountant, right? It's kind of silly. So thank you guys, everyone who's giving jewels. Thank you. So you're only going to see a pop up if it's 100 jewels or more, but there are people are giving little amounts. Like Captain DCW just gave 10. Bob DeForenzo just gave 10. You see? Bonos Tecmo, 1,000 jewels. Thank you to Bonos Tecmo for 1,000 jewels. That's $10 for me. Thank you so much. Awesome. So I wonder what's going to happen now. What's going to happen? Like today, we're going to get an insane amount of jewels as now they're enabled and they work and people are kind of getting them for free, I guess. It's weird because it doesn't work with my queue properly. Like the jewels show up only if I refresh the queue, but the pop-ups are working. So it must be something new integrated with the service that's not working fully.
Who fucking cares?
So Captain says I just used all my 1,000 jewels. So weird. Did you pay for them or they were free? I'm just curious if everyone got jewels for free. That's crazy. That's wild. So James says I would have to install a YouTube app on my phone. It doesn't work on desktop or my Tab S9. So you need to officially install the YouTube app on a phone or mobile device, and then you can get jewels. Captain says they were free. Hey, I keep them, so I'm not complaining. Thank you so very much, everyone who's giving jewels. I keep them, and they help a lot, so thank you so very much, man. Yeah. Awesome. Thank you guys so much. Pyrovash with 100 jewels. A nice high five. Look at all these animations. Are you guys selecting these animations that you're doing? Or are those by default? I'm just curious if it's for the amount you give or if it's like you select an animation. Netbuck says, I got 1,000 jewels for free. I'm a YouTube Premium family plan. Maybe that's why I got more. Maybe that's true. Maybe if you're a YouTube Premium subscriber, you get more jewels. I don't know how it works.
Burger.
Yeah, I don't have jewels on desktop. I wonder if I have jewels to give somebody. I wonder. Let's look.
We lost a free
Let's say
space.
right now. I'm curious if I have jewels to give anybody.
We're about to get a free space back though, because
No.
we've got a big chance to go.
I have YouTube Premium, and I don't have any jewels. I never got any. You select what gift to give, and it gives you the animation you selected. That's cool. Whoa, Jamie Roberts. For real? 3,600 jewels. Thank you, Jamie Roberts. That's huge. 3,600 jewels from Jamie Roberts. Let's get that on the leaderboard. Holy crap, that's a huge contribution. Hello, Jules.
Thank you very much to Sonny for gifting 200 for the jewels with a laughing disco ball. It is very much appreciated. So, hold on, let me add that. Let me add that to the so. That's a free space, actually. Yeah, that's a free space again with that. So, good, thank you very much for that. Another free space. And actually, is that a full house bingo? Wait a second. Just a second. I need hold on. So 17, what's it? So 17, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, yeah, we won bingo easily. We won bingo before that. Fuck me. We needed 16 squares. And, Jesus Christ, man. But there we go. So, yeah, we've got a full house straight away. Straight away, we've got a full house. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Full house? Oh boy, how exciting. Anyway.
We got a free space left over, for fuck's sake, you know? So there we go. And so, thank you for that. So, and also thank you as well to Profit for sending 67 more jewels. Very kind of you indeed. That brings it up to 194, and by the way, Sonic agrees with me, so there we go. But we got a full house, and we got an extra free space as well. So let me first of all reset the free spaces to 1. Okay? Because we're going to a second card, but we've got a free space carried over because we won bingo, if you can realise that. So there we go. But we got a full house, and we're going to hurry for that. It means we're going to bring our attention to autos. And not only to autos, but to marbles as well, because why the hell not? You know, it's time for a marble race because we've got a full house. So I said, let me get the marbles all built up and loaded here. But the autos are looking all cute as fuck today. It's like they're waving at the camera. Except they're not, because they don't care about us. But it's nice to pretend if I can do. Right, so here we fucking go. Time for a random marble map. So here we fucking go. Good stuff indeed. So community, here we go, and then I just hit random, and the random map today is called Gargantuous Adventurous Show, made by Bente to Play. It's got a 20% elimination rate and an average finish time of 3 minutes. So here we fucking go. So a wee look at this map, a wee quick scout at this map, and then we'll fucking see what's what. So still say kind of basic starts, drop down, go for a spin. We drop down here, very fast moving spinners, ×2. Got the steps as well, which can fall to marbles and slow you down. This one isn't even moving, this one's been a lazy bastard. Are you too fucking good to move? You know what to fucking conform like the rest of your fucking fellow steps? You're just gonna fucking stay there and do nothing? Through here, get stuck here, ×2 again. 3 of these things moving very fucking slowly. These things can pop at the ground and launch into fucking space. And a little tumble dryer here and go for a little spin cycle here. Surprisingly slow moving spinner here. Go down the stairs. Bump into a wall. Go up the lift here, an elevator. Over here. And into here, into here, into here, and then drop into the finish. That's the course we have for today. Right, let's start. Boom. So yeah, if I can go. I should have plenty of time to get back here because I go for a wee spin here, so here we go. The Barons, the first marble to drop down here, can they maintain a lead here, or will they get battered in here? No, they got battered. Fox got battered forward, actually. And quite a few marbles here are doing quite well. As you can see, we got Mr. White, Dips, Fox, Chris, Danks, Lydia, Ravens, and Moki. Dips is gone! Dips stepped out. But Moki is joint first here, so in Moki's honour, we're going to press it on Scottish sideboard and hopefully we can hear from Moki. That's not Moki. Let's try again. No! That's not Moki, that's Karen Dunbar.
Smell shy.
Yeah.
You're fucking stupid and deserve to die.
There we go. And by the time also we got to a Moki soundboard thing, they're no longer in first place, or joint first place. Dashi is now ahead here. Look at Dashi go. But it's been slowed down here, and they could give a chance of marbles to catch up, possibly. But that's a good final run there from Moki, from Dashi, sorry. Well done to Dashi. Look at them go. But Stan is also trying to catch up Marco Shaughnessy as well as there, and Marco Shaughnessy is actually overtaken and is now in the lead themselves as Dashi is getting spun around here. And this big tumble dryer of fucking doom. Who will get to drop out first here? Will Dashi get out first, or will Mark get out first, or will someone else take advantage of the situation here? Mark is slowing down a bit here, it looks like, but so is Dashi. Zarnock's there as well, and Zarnock's actually got out first. Closely followed by Dashi, who's trying to overtake, but they're going to bump on each other in this here. And Jesus Christ, they both getting very close here, but Dashi is now ahead. They've been slowed down a little bit here as they come to the stairs, as we're getting very close towards the end here. Zarnock's in second place. Zalutri Britannia's off the map entirely. Dashi in first place, Zarnock is second. But a lot can change here. This big elevator can sometimes fucking fuck you over. If you don't get a good escape here, Mammon's in third place trying to catch up. Can Dashi get a good exit here? They can. And they're script up here in the steps, and Dashi's surely got us in the bag. Surely Dashi's about to fucking win here. Who can catch him? Nobody can stop them. And Dashi drops into the finish line in first place. Congratulations to Dashi and a victory. Zarnock finishes in second place. Lady Ravens in third. Mammon should be fourth. Just wait for it. Yeah, Mammon finishes fourth. Agent, Double Little Soul, and Gibble are 5th and 6th, finishing together. Dave Riley and Marco Shaughnessy finishing together as well in 7th and 8th, and Kulimp and Tom finished 9th and 10th together. So there we go, good stuff indeed. And you see the next shoot, all these marbles will try across the finish line here. All of them might not finish. They got 30 seconds to get into the finish line, but it might be easier said than done. As you can see here, some marbles are just like getting scooped up properly here. But the fire is coming. The fire is coming to consume all. The Steve's going to get fried, barbecued. G-Man's TV as well. Emerald. You're going to feel that in the morning. And Red Josh as well. Daniel Hensley, Pico Gaming, Woods and Toxics. You're also fucked. Ronan, well, Bill. Same for you. Beans for you. And these last few marbles are going to drop in the finish line just in the nick of time. It looks like. There we go. But well done to Dashi in their victorious race, as you can see. So good stuff indeed. So yeah. Here we go, and just going to quickly scan through the list of marbles that finished that course, and just look out for yourself, look out for your name on the map. Jade in 37th place. So you finish below Jade, then it's embarrassing. Of course it is. And Takazo, Sonny, Mad Max, you all finished below Jade. So did Moki. So did I, actually. So there you go. How embarrassing. But there we go. And who else do we have here? A mistake, and Runaway, Lord Diaz, Vega, Dapper Dragon. 110 marbles managed to finish that race, and the rest all perished, mainly because the fire caught up with them and consumed them before they could get to the finish line themselves. But well done to Dashi. Dashi, my first ever moderator on the bingo streams, has been victorious on this race here. So let's spin the wheel and see what Dashi has won for himself, shall we? Let's get to the marble game. Let's spin this son bitch, and the prize that Dashi has won for winning this marble race shall be the one fucking marble ticket. Well done to you, Dashi. You can request a marble race whenever the fuck you want. Simple as that. So there we go, good stuff indeed. Your marble's wonky. I just fucking call it Welsh, but there you go. Anyway, let's now bring our attention back to the bad man, because it is time for us to keep playing some more bingo balls. Before we can play bingo, we need to actually generate a second bingo card. So the first number in chat I see will be the second bingo number I use to generate the second card. So there we go. And the first number in chat I saw was from Marco Shaughnessy, who said 5047. We need Phil to send to the following in a second bingo stream. We need Phil to repeat the same point constantly, him butchering a word, him saying shocked, him flexing diddle arms, and him pig splitting something. The second draw is still so interesting, him making that annoying T sound. Him saying so anyway, interactive, and him snorting. The third draw is still discussing drama, him doing a wire and T-pose, him talking about the cards, him saying behind the scenes, and would argue. The fourth row is still displaying due to her jealousy, him saying fuck, him doing siege mode, him saying Ridley, and actually. The fifth and final row is still saying good news, no exaggeration, him touching his face, him saying hilarious, and finally him smack with his lips. So that's the second bail card we have for today's stream. I won't bore you with ways we can get free spaces. You guys know all ways we can get free spaces. What I will do, though, of course, is press the random Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle for a second round.
Hello there.
On Obi-Wan's note, it's time to go. One free space carried over from the last bingo full house, so good luck everybody, because here we fucking go.
Boom.
So we are already up to $90 of support due to Jules. As weird as this is, that's amazing.
Hello, Jules.
Let's see here.
Thank you to Prophet for sending 1,000 jewels. The GOAT trophy. So that's two free spaces right there. Thank you very much for that, Prophet. Very kind indeed. So we're up to three free spaces now. So good stuff.
And what was that last one? 440 jewels, also from Jamie Roberts. So Jamie Roberts did 2 big contributions. 440. Good lord. Now, for the record, this is the first time I'm doing anything with jewels. Hopefully they work. You would think they do, because YouTube, why would they have them if they don't work, right? So hopefully they're working. That's crazy. The jewels, exactly. The jewels are raining from the sky. Thank you, guys. Okay, thank you. So obviously I don't want the whole morning show to be about jewels, but I mean, that's something random and weird and new out of nowhere. And we're almost to our first milestone of support for cards and everything. So let's talk about what we're doing today and everything, guys. All right, so today's going to be a nice fun day again, a nice chill day of content. First off, obviously, the Level 1 podcast. And thank you so much for your early support with all these crazy amount of jewels that are falling from the sky. That's very, very much appreciated. I said the Level 1 podcast. It's not. It's the DSP Morning Show. Now, even I'm confused at what I'm doing today. Today's the DSP Morning Show. We're going to hang out for about another 30, 40 minutes before we start. And then we're going to jump into Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resync. Thank you to Robert for 300 jewels. Thank you so much, Robert, for 300 jewels right there. Yeah, this is so weird. My queue doesn't auto-update for jewels. It must be some kind of a glitch. I have to refresh manually, then they show up in there. That's weird. So they will show up. I just have to manually click refresh to be sure that I'm giving credit where credit is due for your contributions here. See you later, Captain. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for trying out the jewels. I really appreciate that. Okay. So, oh, my nose it did. So, good stuff. We're DSP Morning Show. We'll hang out. We'll talk about what we're going to do. You know, some Q&A, etc. Build up attendance for Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resync, which is our major stream today. It's going to be about 2 to 3 hours of gameplay. Again, I'm going to be focusing mostly on the story. Why? Well, because we want to make major progress in the story. You know, we want to try to finish this game within the next 1 to 2 weeks. That's the idea. So that we can get into new content in September. So we're pushing the story. At this point, we're at like 67%. We're going to keep going today. Maybe we'll get to like 70, 80%. So another 1 to 2 streams and we can wrap up Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resync. Okay? Very good. So, good stuff there. Now, on today's stream, we will be opening One Piece Royal Blood trading cards.
Anybody care what this guy thinks?
No! Which makes sense. Why wouldn't we open the pirate-themed cards during a pirate-themed game stream, right? So it actually goes hand in hand. It was awesome. Last night we opened Final Fantasy cards playing Final Fantasy VI. Today we're opening One Piece cards during a pirate stream. Pretty cool, all right? So how does it work? I'm sure you guys know, but just to reiterate, the way it works is thus. Milestones. When we hit $100 of support, that's our first pack. At 150, that's our second pack. At 200, that's our third pack. And so on and so forth. Every $50 is a pack of cards. If someone does a $50 contribution, so 5,000 jewels all at once, or if someone does a $50 contribution of another kind, a $50 super chat, 5,000 kicks, 10 subs on Kick, or a $50 tip via PayPal, that's a bonus pack on top of it, okay? Then we have ultra milestones. If someone does a $100 contribution, which would be 10,000 jewels, 10,000 kicks,
give me your money,
$100 tip, etc., that is a bonus pack of Mega Dream EX, the ultra valuable set. That's the equivalent of Ascendant Heroes in Japan. This is where I got my God pack earlier in the week, and last night we opened up the pack. We got a hit again. So again, I told you guys the hits are very prominent and forthcoming in this set. So if you want to see the hits, please, let's go. Let's get some contributions there. And then also there's a pack of these when we hit $250 cumulative support. So even if we don't get a $100 contribution, as long as we get to $250, we'll still do a bonus pack. Okay? So let's go. Let's get going with the One Piece cards. We will do a DSP pack rips at the end of the stream after the gameplay. That'll be absolutely awesome. I just got 350 jewels from... Who was that? Who was that contributed with those jewels? I missed it. Is it not showing? Oh, there it is. Well, that was Bob. Bob did 10 jewels. Who was the 350 from? Cowboy VT. Thank you, Cowboy VT, for 350 jewels. I appreciate that very much. With that, we have hit our first milestone. So we will be opening one pack of One Piece as a result of your support with the jewels this morning. Thank you guys so very much. That is awesome. Someone sent me a $2 tip. Says, I'm just going to tip you because I don't want to cover you with my family jewels. That seems a bit inappropriate and disgusting. Hope you enjoy the post-game for Brilliant Diamond. Hope you aren't playing it this stream. I'm just catching up. No, we're doing... Pokemon is on hold till next week. We played a lot. We're going to play it again. I think it's Sunday night. Yeah, we're doing more Final Fantasy tonight, and tomorrow night is Friday Night Fights. So Pokemon resumes next week. So you can get caught up. Thank you for an anonymous $2 tip via PayPal. Habib Gaming, thank you for a whopping 44 months as a member. I really appreciate your ongoing support. Bob, thanks for 2 jewels. Hold on, I'm gonna make a burger. I'm going to do a pinned message on the YouTube side about it so people know as they join today about jewels. Okay.
Wait. I can't ignore that. I cannot in good conscience ignore that. Hold on. Hold on a second here. Did we just get the double stash crash?
They joined today about jewels.
What do you do when both sides of your stash are itchy as fuck? it's like some sort of like fancy mustache guy twirling, you know, some sort of villain. Yeah, but Phil hasn't got a mustache to twirl, so it's the best he can fucking do. There we go. He's trying to fix his snort snacks. Steve, we got a thumbnail ready, Steve. You know? This. Hold on. So I don't think Steve's seen this yet. This. This face here. This is our main thumbnail face for tomorrow. This shit here. This fucking ghoul looking motherfucker. It's like, this is the sort of fucking thing as fucking thing glowing in Fallout 4, for fuck's sake. This is our main thumbnail for tomorrow. Yeah, we could very well maybe do something with this. I don't know. Jesus, man. Oh, hell. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to think, is this worthy? Is this worthy of being a thumbnail thing, this one here? It's funny, but I don't know. I think we can do better. You know. It's still up for debate what joins the first one on the right-hand side of the thumbnail for tomorrow. Anyway, we'll just crack on with things.
Jewels? Okay. Cool. All right. So Abdullah just asked me, have I ever drank a pack of 6 beers since you're like Stone Cold Steve Austin? No, I've never drank 6 beers in a row. Absolutely not. For me, beer's all right.
What? You've never drank a 6-pack? Jesus Christ, man. He's never drank a single 6-pack. That's up to me. This former alcoholic has never consumed a 6-pack. I guess he was an alcoholic on the finer things in life, you know? Cognac and all that, you know?
If you get certain kinds of beer, like I like Guinness, I like Blue Moon, I like a few different beers.
Oh, don't you dare ruin Guinness for me, Phil. Phil's not allowed to enjoy Guinness. I enjoy Guinness. How fucking dare he?
Sam Adams have some good flavors in the fall, but I don't like drinking beer that much. It's way too filling, way too many calories, and quite frankly, it makes me feel like sick to my stomach if I drink too much, you know? I'm very, very much these animations are awesome. Look at this animation. Mic drop. I'm very much a mixed drinks or hard liquor kind of guy. Or wine. My wife and I actually started drinking wine in the last year, and we enjoyed that too. But I'm not really a beer guy. I'm just not. So thank you. That was who? With the mic drop, that was Alex Silva. Thank you for 600 jewels.
Well identified.
And the mic drop, Alex. Thank you. It's good to see you, man. Good stuff. So people are saying you're counting the jewels wrong. The value is half of what you've counted. Okay, let's check.
Wait, is that true? I've been counting 500 jewels as being $5. Is that wrong? Am I meant to be counting them as half instead? Oh no!
I think that would be foolish, but let's find out. What? The price for individual jewel varies depending on the size of the bundle purchased in the mobile app. Individual gifts cost a set number of jewels. Earnings for creators. When you receive a gift, it turns into rubies in the account, and a ruby is 1 cent. Rubies will be paid into your standard monthly YouTube Partner Program AdSense payout. But then how do rubies work?
That's a good point. Phil's face of disgust right there is probably very prime thumbnail material.
The price for individual...
Wait, we can do better, we can do better. Wait for it. There it is. The initial this one here, the initial fucking... He actually recoiled. He physically recoiled about reading that. Like, it starts here. It's like he's reading. And he's like, ow! all. My financials. Hold on, let's see. Can I get a... That'll probably do there. This right here could very well be it. Give me a second here. Let's see if I can make this work here. Oh my, we're getting spot on here. We really are for potential thumbnail stuff, you know. Let's see how this pans out. That works alright. There we go. There we fucking go. There's my 2 thumbnails for tomorrow secured. I should probably put this in the memo Discord before I forget to do it, actually. So, I got this one, and I got this one here. There we go. Thumbnail shit for tomorrow. Kind of secured on standby, so there we go. I like how it removed the chair for the first one, but not the second one. But anyway, it is what it is. But good stuff indeed. We got the face of disgust. We got it all secured and locked in. Righto. Anyway. So what has Phil found out, much to his disgust and chagrin?
What? The price for individual jewel varies depending on the size of the bundle purchased in the mobile app. Individual gifts cost a set number of jewels. Earnings for creators. When you receive a gift, it turns into rubies in the account, and a ruby is 1 cent. Rubies will be paid into your standard monthly YouTube partner program AdSense payout. But then how do rubies work? Huh? Hidden metric. See how many rubies you earn during a YouTube live. Oh god, how does this work? This is not good. Why is it so confusing? Okay, I'm reading it right now. Jewels have no value to the creator directly. They're what a viewer buys, not what the creator receives. You use the jewels to buy the animations. When a gift is sent, the creator's channel earns rubies. In the original US rollout, YouTube stated 1 ruby is 1 cent USD, but there's no fixed or guaranteed revenue share the way there is for super chats or channel memberships. The payout depends on which jewels bundle the viewer purchased and whatever promotions were active, and YouTube itself has said this openly. Gifts appear as overlays on top of a video feed. What the? So there's no way to tell the value whatsoever, according to this.
With that in mind, I am just going to keep doing what I'm doing, because fuck it, you know. If one jewel equals 1 cent, then to me logically 500 is, you know, is like $5, you know. I'm not going to change that. It's nice and simple. 500 jewels has a free space, just like $5 is, you know. That's the way I see it. That's the way I do it. There's no point in trying to complicate things, you know. It's working for us anyway for now so far. I don't know. Unless you guys have a better alternative method to trying how to incorporate jewels or free spaces. To me, that's the simplest method to do it, you know. But for Phil, though, he might not be very happy trying to implement this on his streams because there's no guaranteed way of knowing exactly how much he's meant to be getting, unless he interrogates every single viewer who sends him jewels, how much they spent for those particular jewels, so he can try and calculate it at his end.
Yeah, like there's no way to tell the value. Yeah, listen to this. Because the rollout is actively expanding, YouTube's own documentation isn't even caught up. You can't actually treat any proper listing of value as fact. I'm reading, it literally says this right now. There's no way to tell what the value of jewels are because even YouTube doesn't know. Listen to this. There's a combined daily spending cap across jewels, super chats, and super stickers of $500 a day or $2,000 a week. No one's allowed to buy more than that in 1 week. Maximum of 30,000 jewels can be held in an account at once. Jewels are non-refundable. Yeah, this is weird. I'm still reading more. The exact jewel to ruby conversion isn't fixed or guaranteed. It's unclear whether 1 ruby will actually be a penny, is confirmed, or actually is true. We can't even confirm, this is a third-party website. We can't even confirm that jewel bundle pricing is the same in all countries. Therefore, we can't even confirm the value of jewels anywhere. What? So there's no way for me to know the value of jewels. It's impossible. No one actually knows. Like someone, if you look at Google AI was saying they think that jewels are actually worth ½ cent. So, for example, if you gave me 500 jewels, that would be $2.50. At least that's what they think, but they don't know. How hilarious is this? So no one knows the value. It's not even, there's no way to convert it. Do you now understand what I'm saying when I say when YouTube launches something, they do not fully flesh it out, they do not fully finish it or design it, they just launch it incomplete. They do this every time. They have never launched a new feature that actually was well designed and thought out from the get-go. Never. Not once have they just launched something and here it is and it's transparent and it works and here you go. You have no clue as a streamer what's going on, ever. So now I actually have no idea if a jewel is a penny, if a jewel is half a penny, and apparently even people who are in the industry tracking it don't know either because it's so new. It just launched in like spring and it's only been active since the summer. No one has any clue. Now I'm even curious, like, where am I going to track this?
This is hilarious, actually. It's hilarious seeing them fucking have a meltdown over this, you know. I am mildly curious myself, though. If I check my YouTube Studio stuff from yesterday, while I'm doing this boring shit, you guys can enjoy some autos, you know, may as well. But let me open up something. Let me check some boring shit. Where are the autos, yeah, bastards? Because I've had the jewels active now for a little while, you know what I mean? So I'm wondering if it's going to be something that tells me. So if I check my metrics from a couple of days ago, you know, will YouTube tell me, like, will it break down exactly how things panned out? So hold on 2 seconds. Where are these bastard autos? Right, if I click on my own revenue thing. Also, I don't have ad revenue. And
hello, Jules.
Yeah, it only counts the gifted memberships and the super chats. It doesn't seem to count the jewels on the revenue page. I don't even think you can check in YouTube Studio your metrics for jewels. Thank you, by the way, to Profit for sending 67 jewels. Very kind of you indeed, pal. So thank you very much. That brings us to 261 jewels, which means we're almost just over halfway to our free space there in the jewel front. So there we go. But yeah, as I said, I'm just trying to also work this out now, like using. Like what is this? I don't know. I'm on YouTube Studio trying to understand what I'm looking at. I don't understand the shit I'm looking at right here. But there we go.
Squeaky wheels RRJ tipped £1.
Oh god.
Squeak 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 Daddy Philip, you know RR joy dis.
Jules.
Well, thank you, Jade, for the pound tip. Very kind indeed. And thank you to Sunny for sending 20 jewels to the party hat. Very kind indeed as well. So cheers for that. So, good stuff indeed. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know. YouTube Studio, I don't think tells you about the jewels either.
Jules.
It looks like it doesn't tell you much about jewels. So there we go. So I'm not sure. Oh, I mean, I'm happy to receive them anyway, and I'm still going to count them as free spaces. You know what I mean? If I get enough of them, you know. So there we go.
Jules.
Thank you for a triple whammy of jewels there. Good stuff indeed. So cheers, Sonny, for sending 5 jewels there with cheats. And then thank you for sending a W as well for 10 jewels. That brings us to 296 altogether. And then you set another 2 more with a silver star. Cheers. Cheers for that. So another 202 jewels and we get a free space. Fuck me. Here, hold on. Sorry, I got a calculator handy, so we're okay. Plus 10, thank you, Big Dave, for 10 jewels. Very kind indeed.
Hello, Jules.
And then thank you to Sunny for another 5 jewels for cheats. Very kind indeed again. And then Big Dave sent a party out for 20 jewels. So that brings us.
Jules.
The good stuff indeed. Profit saying you to convert every 2 jewels into a ruby. The ruby is worth $1 according to Google.
Hello, Jules.
So maybe I have been doubling free spaces accidentally, is what you're saying. But I don't know. Thank you, Sonny, for the 5 jewels as well. Thank you very much for that treat. So there we go. So another 142 jewels, or so another 162 jewels. We get a free space. Good stuff indeed. Anyway, so yeah. So yeah, but you said they're free for you, but you know, I don't know. I don't know the best thing. It's like, I thought it was 500 joules as a free space. I mean, we could do it to 1,000 joules of free space. I mean, just for the sake of trying to. I mean, if it's, I don't know though, because obviously you guys might be spending more. Some of you guys are obviously spending money on joules. You know what I mean? Some of you get them for free. Some of you will be getting them for free. But if YouTube's charging you money to, like, I don't want to fucking, I don't want to cheat joules like Phil cheats super chats where, you know, or membership, sorry, you know, where he tries to calculate the fee afterwards, you know. So yeah, it's so I mean, for example, for some of the bigger joules that got sent, the 1,000 joules, for example, that Profit said, did that cost Profit $10? And Sonny as well, so it's dropped like 1,000, or on 1,000 joules. Did those cost you like $10 to send 1,000? If it did, then I'll use your basic money. I'm not trying to take. You see what I'm trying to say? For you, sending 500 joules is $250. Bugger it. Shit. Okay, well, how about this? We'll keep the same rules today, okay? Since we started. We started today, so we'll finish today with these rules that we've currently got. In the future, 1,000 joules is a free space. But today, it's about 500. Because we started that way, so we may as well finish that way, if you get what I'm saying. But from tomorrow onwards, 1,000 joules free space. Does that sound reasonable and fair to everyone? I think that might be the smartest way to go about it. So, I think that's the best bet. So there we go. Anyway, let's crack on Bingo.
My YouTube page, if I go to earn, and it says supers and gifts, and I click on this. Understand how you earn from gifts in analytics. So it doesn't even have a tracker. So it's actually combining supers, super chats, and gifts all into one metric.
But that's what I'm saying though, Sonny, Profit, as well. I don't want to base it off of what I get. I want to base it off what you're spending money on. You know? Because I don't want to shortchange you guys. If you guys are spending, like, I don't mind. I'm used to YouTube taking a cut anyway. If I make money on YouTube, obviously memberships and super chats, YouTube take a cut anyway. And so I want to make sure I'm not shortchanging you guys. You know, that's my mentality in this situation, you know. But never mind what I get out of it at the end of the fucking day. What you're spending the joules is my priority, if that makes sense.
Dead Space Jules tipped £1.
Oh god.
I probably should stop while I'm ahead.
Thank you, Dead Space Jules, for very kind of you indeed. Cheers for that. And yeah, and then also, as I said earlier, thank you, Jane, as well, for tipping our runs. Phil was enjoying this, but not enjoying it anymore. There we go. I know you don't care, Profit, but I do. I don't want to rip you guys off. That's my mentality. So there we go. That's my thinking, you know. Anyway, from tomorrow onwards, we'll count 1,000 joules as free space, just to try and simplify matters, okay? Every 1,000 joules free space. And somebody in Phil's chat is saying that's why I can't give less than 2 joules. They're a half penny each. So that's why, so 2 joules is partly 1 cent. That, okay, fine. 1,000 joules is free space from tomorrow onwards. For today, it's still every 500 because we started that way, so we'll finish that way. Let's crack on the bingo. Let's keep going.
But there's no way to break it out at all. What are they doing? They literally launched something that doesn't actually have any way to track it whatsoever. That's impressively stupid. So all I can do is guess. Yeah, all I can do is literally guess. World Weather Authority says, I saw a channel yesterday talking about joules. Apparently creator earnings equal joules divided by 200. So 10,000 would equal $50 in support. That would make sense. Because that's half. Because so a joule isn't a penny, a joule is half a penny. So 10,000 is $50. All right, we could do it that way. I'm okay with tracking it that way, but then that's a little bit of complicated math. Okay. Of course, again, according to people who are tracking this, it's not 100% accurate. There's no way to tell if this is true or not. So hold on, because now I have to add in the joules, but then we have to change the amount that we've raised, and it looks like we didn't hit a milestone yet.
Lol.
So where was Habib Gaming's? membership. Here it is. All right, so there was 10, 10, 10, 10, 2, 10, 10, 2. And then Big Papa Phil just did 1,000. So thank you, Big Papa Phil, for 1,000 jewels. Okay, so what we're going to have to do, all right, is basically have all the jewels. So let's do the math. 1,000. Oh, they deleted. It deletes from the queue every time you hit refresh. That's great. All right, so hold on. I can do it this way. If I hit refresh, it should show up. Let me see.
Burger.
Okay, I can do it this way. No, I can't. Most of them already disappeared.
No.
All right, it's this simple. All right, it's pretty simple. We only had a couple contributions outside of the jewels. We had a $1.45 super chat, and so far we had $3 in tips, right? So all we're going to do is we're going to subtract $4 from the total of support that we did this morning. And we have to have this. So what's half of 114? 52. So it's 52. And
what? Hold on a fucking second. What? No, Phil. Yep. Valedictorian, everyone. He questions our intelligence levels. And he thinks he's the smartest person alive today and all that shit. Let's do that. Let's just fucking pigs play this math again.
We're going to subtract $4 from the total of support that we did this morning. And we have to have this. So what's half of 114? 52.
57, you dumb bastard.
So it's 52. And then we add in the $4 that we got otherwise. We're actually at 56 of support. There we go. Okay. All right. So we're going to assume that jewels are worth half a penny each because that's what AI says and that's what some people are assuming. But there's actually...
Does chat at least have a couple of brain cells that are between them because I try and correct your fucking telemath? Remember, you're not allowed... If you try and correct Phil's math, though, you're trying to imply Phil was wrong and you've got a gotcha moment because you fucking corrected his dumbass math. That's not allowed, though, in Phil streams. How will I react to getting basic fucking arithmetic incorrect?
Actually no confirmation that's correct because it's so new, no one has any idea. And I wonder if anyone even got paid for it yet. You know, I really wonder if anyone got paid for jewels to know what the value is. Okay? Oh, it wasn't 52, it was 57. Thank you. So, all right. So I was off by $5. Sorry, I was trying to do math fast. So we got to add 5.
You're trying to do math fast. Half of 114, you somehow get 52. He's trying. Click math. Oh, he's not very good at the math, is he? Fuck me, man. He's very good at fucking, spending the math. You know what I mean? As I'm saying, that's why he goes on those. He never keeps track of these things. You know what I mean? This is why, like, he's a shopaholic, he's a spendaholic because he fucking spends it fast and he fucking get it in. He doesn't even pay attention to how much he's fucking spending on Amazon shopping or fucking wailing away and gacha gaming or splurging on cards or whatever, you know what I mean? He just doesn't pay attention to it. But this is why Phil could not get us straight. Even when Phil was trying to be open and transparent about WWE champion stuff, he had no legitimate way to fucking tell anyone how much he was spending because he literally never kept track of it because he just kept spending and spending and spending until it got away from him.
So we're at 61 of support today. Okay. Well, there you have it. Which that's hey, listen, 61 of support, out of which 57 was basically everyone giving jewels that were free. I'm not going to complain. Okay?
Sounds like you are. Okay.
New Skank So Reet did a $500 kicks and says, sorry I got tricked by the casino. Maybe you should try something fun and exciting like ringing a bell. Huh? I don't know who you are, but maybe you should try something like using your 2 fucking brain cells and clacking them together every once in a while instead of mouth drooling when 2 idiots scream at you.
Burger.
Thanks for 500 kicks.
Bruh.
What are the names? New Skank? What a great name you have, too. How about this one? New Idiot. 500 kicks. Okay. Bilbo Swaggins with 500 kicks says, why did you lie about pulling a God Pack? I didn't. You're a moron. You're a gullible idiot, and you're actually paying me on top of it, so thanks. I didn't fake a God Pack whatsoever. You're an idiot. Okay. Boo! Vidyarustrg did a $2 Canadian super chat saying, this is toxic energy, I'm out. Yeah, I'm sorry that toxic people come and attack me on my streams. And then
You're the one providing the toxic energy, you stupid bastard. It's you. You're the one who's radiating the toxicity. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Jesus Christ, man. I love how Phil's concern about the jewels was how much he would get. And my concern was making sure that I wouldn't be ripping you guys off of free spaces and all that shit, you know. Like I was more worried about, you know, actually ripping you guys off for not counting free spaces properly. But his concern was, wait a second, how much am I getting though? And not one secondary if I can consider how much his Auris are spending for some of these jewels. You're just thinking, wait, how can I check how much I'm getting from this?
And I have to, embarrass them publicly. I really do. Like, I would prefer not to, but people have to act a fool, and then I have to embarrass them and put them in their place. It sucks, but that's life. Okay. Cool. What's up, Brian? How are you this morning? Welcome, welcome. I know, they're going on with their insane fantasy that they think that you can even fake a god pack. Someone just hit me $2 as a real man can drink a 12-pack, let alone a 6-pack. A real man can do whatever they want. If that's how you want to judge a real man by that criteria, for me, I'd prefer not to put in, 20,000 calories into my gut to get a buzz. You have a few shots and get the same effect.
A 6-pack is not 20,000 calories, you stupid bastard.
And now someone took me $2.60 and wants to get unbanned. Let me see.
So they had to pay you money to get unbanned. Is that allowed?
You're unbanned. Congrats. I would have unbanned you without the tip, but thank you for that.
Bullshit, right?
Bullshit!
Like fucking hell you would have.
And that's $2.60 tip is our top tip of the day? No, it's not. Okay. Yes, Faded Shadow, thank you for throwing the gems at me. I know. So the jewels apparently are worth half a penny each. Yeah, half a penny, if you can figure that out. That's what people are saying anyway. No one actually knows.
A jewel is worth half a penny if you can figure that out. Well, here's a real simple way to figure it, Phil. You take your jewels and you half it. And that's what you get, apparently. Roughly.
Apparently there's no way to actually confirm the value on the internet of what jewels actually are valued at.
Who fucking cares?
Boo! James, where are you getting that info? James says 2 jewels consistently will yield 1 ruby across regions, with 100 rubies converting to $1. So we'll count it as half a penny then. Jewels are half a penny. So if you do 1,000 jewels, that's $5. If you do 500 jewels, that's $2.50. There you go. Yes, Kane says, for me, 4,000 jewels is 50 USD, because the reason that is because YouTube wants to make a premium. They want to make money on the deal, so they charge you the premium. Yeah. What's crazy is, so 4,000 jewels, if you gave me that'd be $20. So you're paying $50 to give me $20. That's a pretty big premium for YouTube. Yikes. That's insane. Don Filgundy reeled at 500 kicks. He says, Casino is baiting inviting you back on yesterday's stream as a Return of the King. Would you consider if they apologize? They're never going to apologize. What are you talking about?
Well, what did the Kino do wrong? Kino had nothing to apologise for, because remember, it was Phil that did the snaking. Phil was king snaking them all along. Phil was the one that owes him an apology. By Phil's own metric and narrative. Because he was the one that snaked them and robbed them. Why would the Kino have to apologise to Phil? For what? What did they do?
On what universe do you think their apology would be real? Seriously. In what universe do you think they would apologize for real? If anything, they would have fake apologized to try to get me back on the show so they could get some attention. That's all it would be. They're not going to be for real.
Because they clearly need the attention that you would bring them to fucking get by. Because they're struggling right now, aren't they? Mm-hmm. Get fucking real.
I mean, come on, dude. They've done so many heinous things. In what universe do you really think that I would give them content, willingly, and join them? Maybe I would go on the show if they paid me.
Master Moral Integrity, Moral Compass here. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll do it if I get money. Never mind Phil's morals, not sure. Those guys are scum. They manipulate the mentally challenged and take their money and they scam the mentally challenged and the dents and all that shit. But maybe I'll join them if they fucking give me money. Well, so oh my god, but he's not a paid show, guys.
If they paid me some money, maybe if they gave me some big dollars, then again the Canadian dollar is worth like nothing, so they'd have to give me double. They have to give me double big money. Because I actually get something out of it, since the American dollar has value and the Canadian dollar is like, worth the dirt on the ground. It's completely worthless.
Phil, you're risking pissing off your Canadian viewers here, just saying. But that's what it is. I mean, the pound is stronger than the US dollar, but you don't see the fucking Brits bragging about that, do you? No, not much these days anyway.
Anyway, let's see here. They get a Scrail or Scrawly for $2 super chat. El Hassan the Dog Shocker. Indeed, El Hassan the Dog Shocker. Horrible person shocking his animals. Why doesn't he let his animals shock him? Why does he put some shock rods into his fucking testicle sack and let his dog stomp on the button and see what happens? See how he likes it.
I'm obsessed with male genitalia, Phil.
Oh, the morning show was always this long. Morning show's at least an hour long. Yes. There you go. Nothing here says, so just go with half a penny per jewel as you count. And if you get paid out more, then it's just a bonus anyway. Yeah, exactly. So for the record, everyone, it's going to be exactly as I do with kicks on Kick. I'm not going to count on the leaderboard or anything single jewels. If you want to get counted, it has to be 100 or more. If you do 100 or more jewels, you'll get an animation, and then I will count it on the leaderboard. But that's the only way I'm going to count it. I'm not going to sit here counting single jewels all day, trying to figure out what the value is. There's no way to figure it out. Okay? Hell yeah, no. To my knowledge, I got zero information about my order of the Dragon Ball cards. I'll check right now.
Who fucking cares?
Make
Nothing.
the bad man stop.
Literally no update. It's been almost 2 days, and they haven't even touched it. So, to be honest with you, I'm not feeling too good about this business. And this is the problem. Like, there's businesses that list, oh, we have these cards, we have these cards, we have these cards. Then you order it. It's like, are you going to ever fucking activate my order? Like, I gave you the money. Why are you not doing anything with my order? Again, it makes me feel like they don't have it. It makes me feel like they list product they don't actually have. And then when you place the order, then they have to go get it. And it takes them a few days to even get it before they can even ship it. Exactly. Nothing here says if they actually had it, they would have shipped it. I had a feeling. That's why I was so skeptical about buying from these third-party businesses that claim that they're, oh, no, we're a legit card business and we have all this. Yeah, well, then why, when I sent you money 2 days ago, did you not even touch my order yet? Makes me feel like, you know, you don't have it. Now you're seeking out in the marketplace to get it. And when you get it, then you'll activate it and ship it. But it's kind of nonsense. Jade, I will see you for the card. Sounds good. Today we're doing One Piece.
Jade! Phil said hi to Jade. We got a free space. Jade, there we go. Where is it?
Squeak, free space.
You can fuck off now, Jade. Bye, Jade. Also, just because, why not? Just punch this prick in the face. There we go. Good stuff indeed. But we're going to have free space thanks to Jade for wheeling on by. Now you can squeak his little arse away out here. And hopefully Satan can drop by as well and get a free space as well.
Royal Blood cards in tandem with the Assassin's Creed Black Flag resync stream. Hopefully we'll hit milestones. Right now we're very close to one, right? What are we at right now? $83. So we are almost there. It sure would be great to hit that milestone. Let's go. Let's get that momentum going. Yeah, I don't know. It could be. I hope the business is legit. I hope it is, but it might not be. I guess we'll have to see. I'll let you know. At least what I'm doing is I'm doing a first-hand experience purchase with this business. If it does end up being like bad experience or a scam, I'll let you know. If I have a good experience, I'll also let you know. Okay?
Who fucking cares?
Oh, the Lorcana cards are coming tomorrow, supposedly. Remember I told you I bought the latest box of Disney Lorcana? It's called Attack of the Vine. And apparently this box is very different from the Reign of Jafar box that we opened about a month ago. This box apparently has actual hits. They changed the set. They added in Pixar characters, and they added in actual hits to the box. Instead of just keep opening and getting nothing, apparently there will be nice cards in this box. So Lorcana will be here tomorrow, and we'll see, you know, when it arrives, depending on when it arrives, if we want to open some of those. Is it? Nothing here says it's a beautiful set. Is it really?
You're boring everybody. Quit boring everyone.
I have tons of boxes on the floor. First of all, they're not on the floor, they're on my stand. I have Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist Advance. Then I have One Piece Royal Blood. And then on top of that, I have Mega Dream EX. That's it. That's all I have right now. I don't have any other boxes.
That's all I have? 4 boxes with 2 more in transit.
Jason, who would you like to see in the Disney cards? Oh, man. I was actually, with the Reign of Jafar cards, I was happy to see things from my youth, like Chippendale's Rescue Rangers and Tailspin and stuff like that. Like, I really like those series. You know who wasn't in there? Gargoyles.
Of course, Phil was delighted if I could see Chippendales. Take that out of context all you like.
I'd like to see Gargoyles in that set, because that was a really awesome cartoon when I was a kid.
This is going to sound annoying, but he has been doing this gesture.
Because that was a really awesome cartoon when I was a kid.
He's been doing this a lot lately, for some reason.
Okay.
This strange, he's been pressing the side of his head. Is it something I've noticed lately from him, you know what I mean? Where he'll tilt his head here and just like, apply pressure. You know what I mean? He's not trying to fix his hair or anything, because also he's not moving his hand. I assume he's been getting. I can only imagine it's like a fucking bad headache or something. But yeah, but he's done it several times. You know, the last week or so. Oh boy! Oh God Almighty! It's fucking Derek. Let me prepare this.
Ghost of Derich tipped £1.
Oh, God.
Being obsessed with male genitalia is indeed a bad thing because you start questioning one of life's most concerning questions. Can you go down on yourself?
Jesus!
My neck personally hurts because I certainly can't with this 2-inch pinch.
Get the fuck out of here!
Creepy little bastard. Thanks, Derek. Philip. Fuck me. Whatever. Let's get on with Bingo, shall we?
Gargoyles isn't Disney? Yeah, it is. Absolutely, Gargoyles is Disney. It was part of the Disney afternoon. I distinctly remember it. Gargoyles was Warner Brothers? No, I don't think so. Let's find out. I swear Gargoyles was Disney.
Technically, this is card talk. I'm counting this as card talk.
Yes, the Gargoyles animated series was produced by Walt Disney Television Animation. Premiered October 24th, 94 and ran for 3 seasons till 97. It was known for unusually dark, gothic, and serialized storytelling compared to other Disney cartoons. I knew it. Eat it. I'm not stupid. It was in the part of the Disney afternoon. That's how I even knew it existed.
Mate, so it's both it.
So nothing here.
I mean, if both had a hand in it, then they're both right. Whatever. All I know is that Animaniacs the best, well, one of the best ones. When I was younger, Animaniacs was fucking incredible.
Says the guaranteed hits are not enchanted cards, but epic tier. Not too valuable, but they're hits nonetheless, and tons of fun and beautiful cards. As long as we get some hits, I'm not looking for a card that necessarily will even make the wall. I just want nice cards. And I thought that the Reign of Jafar was nice, but the fact that you open it and every card was a common, it's like, what is this? Every card, not even a single one that looks a little different? Like, you know what I mean? That was disappointing. The best card was Huey, and it was a standard looking card. Like, oh, come on. So hopefully at least these have some nice looks. I have no idea if Dumbo's in the set. I'm not going to spoil myself on this set. I think the theme of this set is that some enchanted vine is taking over and it's like infecting things. Like I did see there's a Scar from Lion King and he's supposed to be like infected with the vine or something. I'm like, huh? But it's like a big high value card or something.
Cares?
So.
It's been non-stop.
Yes, this is the latest Lorcana box. This is the actual latest one available.
It won't
so
shut the
whatever new
fuck
features
up.
and things they put into the cards, this box has.
It's a jewel talk and card talk. It's all it's been.
No, I did not see live action Dumbo by Tim Burton. I never saw that. Nothing here says, I hope you will pull an iconic Lorcana card. That's the equivalent of pulling a God Pack. The highest card in Attack of the Vine is worth $4,500 USD. Jade, I loved Gargoyles back in the day. I thought that was a great cartoon. My two favorite cartoons of the afternoon era, meaning the cartoons that would play in the afternoon when you got home from school, was Batman the Animated Series and Gargoyles. Why? Because those two were continuous, ongoing series with narrative that continued, so you always wanted to catch the episode because if you missed it, you were behind on the story, you see? So it was awesome because you were actually like having this serious, ongoing narrative. It had more adult tones to it. It treated the viewer as if you were watching something interesting and meaningful. It wasn't like some Looney Tunes cartoon where every episode is completely different, revamped plot, and has nothing to do with anything, no ongoing narrative. You know, it's a continuity. That's what I really liked about those two series back then. Gamer, thanks for $2. He says, hey, X-fan here, and then he insults me. Well, thanks for nothing. Well, thanks for $2. What a dunce. I banned him. Oh, well. How much is left of the game? If you're meaning Black Flag Resync, I think we're around 67% into the plot. So we're 2/3 through. Today, if we focus on plot again, we'll probably get to like 70-80%. You know, we'll be up there. So 2-3 more streams probably will beat it. I'm not going to do much more side content simply because we do need to get moving and try to wrap up the games that I've been playing before all the hot new releases start in September. And man, time is flying, right? Time is moving fast, so we're gonna have to move. No, I'm not picking up Mortal Shell 2. JC selects Lex and Goliath. So Lex is the villain, right? That was actually played by Jonathan Frakes of Star Trek The Next Generation. And Goliath is the leader of the Gargoyle. Man, see, I'm trying to remember the show. It's been so long since I saw it. Oh yeah, well, I liked Demona, who was played by Marina Sirtis, also from Star Trek The Next Generation. Don't ask me why they had so many characters voiced by actors of Star Trek The Next Generation, but they did. There you go. Desert Bus Marathon? Well, first off, if we're going to do a Desert Bus Marathon, 220 still owes me 47 subs. Then on top of that...
You banned them, remember?
We have to finance the Desert Bus Marathon, so about another $1,000 on top of that. So how many subs would that be?
This is a bag. I'm reminding us to count the bag.
Well, first off, if we're going to do a Desert Bus Marathon, 220 still owes me 47 subs. Then on top of that, we have to finance the Desert Bus Marathon, so about another $1,000 on top of that. So how many subs would that be? Let's do the math.
He can't do it in his head again.
So 1,000 divided by 5. That's 200, and then so he owes me 247 subs. So if 220 ICS drops 247 subs on the channel, we'll schedule a Desert Bus Marathon.
Bruh.
Rich says, we get the new Pokemon set that has a 1 in 20,000 pack Mew chase card. I mean, I got 3 booster bundles of it, the 30th anniversary, right? I got 3 booster bundles. That's the most I've been able to get. I see that the product has been dropping all over the place. When you try to get it, you can never get it. Like I said, I was there literally when Target launched it, clicked on it, add to cart, doesn't work. And then it's sold out within 10 minutes. Like, add to cart, the website doesn't work. So what's basically happened is, I think what's happened is, the botters have literally programmed the bots so well, they flood the site, and normal people can't buy the product. Only bots can even get through. Normal humans can't even add to cart. It just doesn't even work. There were even people who said they actually got it in their cart, went to check out, and it said, oh, this product's not available. How is it not available? It's in my fucking cart. That's supposed to reserve the product. So if by some freak chance there happen to be more drops and I happen to get in on them, maybe I would do it, but I doubt it's going to happen. What I am noticing is some of the stuff that's older stuff is becoming available now. So for example, last night Walmart had a drop of product, but what was it? Chaos Rising, Ascended Heroes. It was all the stuff from this year that really no one wants anymore. Like, everyone wants the 30th anniversary now. No one really wants anything else. So all the other cards are now becoming readily available for reasonable prices, but no one cares. Like, who wants Chaos Rising? I got the best card. We pulled 2 boxes of it. Yeah, I don't want that again. So those sets are just gonna sit around unbought because no one wants them anymore.
Who fucking cares?
Comedy Master says, I thought Target changed it from a CAPTCHA to a new 4-step puzzle thingy. I logged into Target before the products dropped. I was ready to go. When they dropped, I clicked on the link. I was on the page. I clicked add to cart. The button doesn't work. The button literally just doesn't work. It's broken. Because probably the product doesn't exist. Bots bought it within the first millisecond. Brandon, what are you talking about? He goes, what's your logic behind banning donators who hate watch? Seems pretty counterproductive. Like, it's 2026 and you ban hate watchers. Are you stupid? 220 ICS? He's watching right fucking now. He's on another account. He's watching. He's already contributing. He didn't go anywhere. At this point, me slapping him across his digital nuts is symbolic, okay? He's gonna come back anyway. He has no life. He lives eternally online. He's a loser. So he'll always be here, watching me, stalking me, ready to drop at a moment's notice, subs and contributions, because he thinks somehow paying me is insulting and hurting. He's dumb, okay? You can't make dumb people really go away, but all you can do is tolerate them. So he's here. We know he's watching. We're not stupid, okay?
Bruh.
Yeah, is he watching? Who fucking knows? But remember, just because you're banned on Kick doesn't mean you can't contribute on Kick with that banned account. So if 220 was still there, wouldn't they be able to contribute with their account to show Phil they're still there? Even though they can't talk in the chat anymore? I'm pretty sure that's still a thing on Kick where banned accounts can still, like, contribute. And you see their name, even though they're banned or whatever.
Do I think the price tag of a Series X 1 terabyte model $800 is absurd? I mean, of course, the cost of storage is ludicrous. When I bought my capture streaming PC and we upgraded, I got the gaming PC, I bought 2 SSDs. Well, actually, one person donated an SSD, and I bought an SSD. So the SSD I bought, I want to say it's 2 terabyte SSD. I think it is. I'm not sure, but I think it was 2. It could have been 3, but it's 2. It was like $140. That same SSD right now, 2 years later, is over $400. It's the same fucking product. The same product. Magically, did the manufacturing process change? That now it's more expensive to make? No. No. It's the same hard drive. So why is it more expensive? Demand. That's...
2 years ago, Phil... 2 years ago, you were happy to accept $50 streams. If you had a $50 stream, you said, okay, well, at least we hit one goal, and it's okay. I wanted to, and you accepted sometimes getting $50 a stream. You didn't like it, but you accepted it, okay? 2 years later, to current day, you're doing the exact same thing as 2 years ago, but you're demanding 5 times more money. Even though you're doing the same product. You're producing the same product, the same content. So 2 years ago, you were happy to accept $50, so are you? You weren't happy to accept. You begrudgingly accepted $50 streams 2 years ago, but today you fucking have a bitch fest about it, and you fucking blame your audience and you blame the games. The same fucking garbage, though, Phil.
Bullshit. What's happened is these companies are scalping their own products. They realize demand has gone up, so they just raise the price. Well, what the fuck do you mean? It's the same product. Your cost to manufacture it didn't increase. So why are you asking for more money? Greed. So when you say, oh, why are all the consoles so expensive? Why is my graphics card so expensive? Because the companies are greedy. And they... take advantage of the customer and they control the marketplace, and the customers are dumb and spend that amount for it. Therefore, the prices will never drop. The only way prices will ever drop is if the customers say, fuck you, we're not going to buy it for that price. Because then if the market crashes because no one's spending, then they'll drop the price to sell the products as the shelves pile up with extra inventory. But instead, humans are stupid. And they spend too much money on dumb shit, and they overspend on dumb shit. And
says the guy who's constantly fucking harassing scalpers of Pokemon cards to fucking send them things not via USPS. Because you're too fucking lazy to fucking go to an actual fucking card shop and get cards that way.
That's when the prices get driven up. So that's what's going on right now with the electronics industry. Now, you say it's AI and big tech. You're right. You're absolutely right. AI and big tech is why the demand has gone up. But don't you think that if the entire consumer industry said, fuck you, we're not going to spend on this anymore, that it would have an effect? Of course, but no one does that. Like, we hate Pokemon. Pokemon sucks. Let me tell you something. We absolutely hate the cards because they're all scalped. We hate the games because they run like shit. Pokemon is the most profitable intellectual property on Earth. On Earth. Not even in video games, in cards, on Earth, on the planet. It's the most profitable thing. So what, Matt, why even bother complaining? If you're going to spend anyway, you have no right to complain.
Bruh.
Jade, I'll see you later.
Bruh.
I don't know anything about Mortal Shell 2, and I'm not going to play it. We don't have time for it. I'm not interested in it. We're already playing a FromSoft game, so I don't care. All right, well, guys, we're going to hang out for a few more minutes, and then we're actually going to start with Assassin's Creed. Like I said, I want to make good progress today. I most definitely want to try to wrap this up within the next week to week and a half, and we're on pace to do that in the story, so that's great. Thank you for the early support. Obviously, everyone who dropped jewels today, that's very nice of you to support the stream with these jewels, and apparently the worth is half of a penny per jewel, so we'll count it as such. We have animations for jewels now, which is great, so thank you in advance to anyone who supports with jewels, but everything is appreciated. Currently...
Wait a second. The marble time. What did Phil do? Oh.
Boom. Member bomb. My biggest fans are idiots.
That was me thinking I missed Phil doing something when you said marble time, but it was actually you preparing a member bomb. Thank you, Sonny, for the flag at the memberships. That's a free space, and obviously that is the one free space we need to get a full house. We need 11 free spaces, and we got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11.
Full house? Oh boy. How exciting. Anyway.
So thank you, Sonny, for the flag at the members. Those members went to Rockman Raiden. Also, Big
Boss,
Lady Maria, Victoria Van Nine, and Vile Yukon. If you're one of those 5 individuals who got mentioned, make sure you thank Sonny for being at the membership, and thank you, Sonny, for gifting those 5 members and getting us a full house. Very kindly indeed. Apparently, the next... We could go for another hour, technically, because the show won't end for another... Well, the morning show finishes at 1:22, so... We could have like 40 odd minutes. It's basically, we could have, if you guys want another card, we could do it. Because we have 41 minutes of Phil blathering. As always, I'll let you guys determine and decide what happens, okay? Do we go for a third card? Yes or no, do we go for a third bingo card? Simple as that. You guys vote. And while you guys are voting and deciding what you want to do, we're going to have a marble race because obviously we need to celebrate our second full house victory here, so there we go. These otters are so goddamn cute. I really should go to like an aquarium one time just to see if I can, you know, meet some otters and shake their hands, you know? Just want to shake their hands. If you feel like very distinguished creatures, you know, they'd appreciate a good handshake, you know, so there we go. Guess nobody, but that's, anyway, it's time for marbles. Before I lose my marbles. Here we go. Okay, hold on a second here. Just booting up the game, and finally, here we go. So Dash, you won our first marble race. Who is going to win the second marble race? It could be you. It probably won't be. So here we go. As I go to community and hit random, and here we go. Here's the random map we have for a second full house marble race today. It's called Fantabulous Rainbow Bombardment. Made by Liability Kitty. It has a 14% elimination rate and an average finish time of just over 2 minutes. Let's have a wee gander at this map then before we get going. I do quite like doing these marble races when we get a full house. Also, it gives us a chance to get a wee break from the bad man. Very colourful map, you know? Very bright and fucking pink and fucking hearts everywhere and rainbows and all that shit. But there we go. We go this way and what happens here? What the fuck's going on there? There's 2 low roads and 2 high roads. You drop down into there. You go through here. You go for a little spin. You go for a little zimmy around the circles here. You go... I guess this is here to catch you in case you fall out. And you get filtered in here instead. This would arguably faster, I think. And alternatively, you just kind of stick... Going, oh, there's explosive barrels! There's explosive barrels! Sneaky! Very sneaky! The finish line is down there, as you can see, and yeah, it could be a bit chaotic with the explosive marbles on this map. Is there any marbles towards the last bit here? Not any marbles, any explosive barrels. So really the last, well... So what happens here? We go here. Oh, this is also a way to get to there, I see. There's 2 different routes to get there, I see. Fascinating. Right, well, let's find the start, and let's hit start, and let's see who fucking wins this marble race. 131 marbles are competing, but only 1 can be victorious. Steve Phoenix with a strong start, Dimmick as well, Mark, and zooming down here. Who's going to drop down first here? Blind Daughter and Steve Phoenix, Mad Max are all dropping down very fast and furious here. Now, of course, it is very possible some marbles could potentially fall down and get a big shortcut here. I'm trying to keep a wee eye out for it. It looks like nothing's happened to that. But if we fast forward here, there's also Sharon Mike, YPJ, Hi, I'm Stu, Aton are doing very well currently right now. I am keeping an eye in case some marbles get battered forward down below here. But it is not happening so far, as you can see. We're just kind of looking at the map, looking at the marbles here. Zoso is in first place as things stand. And there's no marbles that have dropped down into the section so far. There are some explosive barrels, there's also something to approach. There you go! But he survives! He is behind though, but he has survived, which is the most important thing for them, of course. But in first place now with Hi, I'm Stu. They're dead. They're gone. So being the first here is really not a great thing because there's also explosive barrels potentially just around your day. Aton is in first place, but was slowed down and getting bumped here. And hold on a second, Chris Danks is down here. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? The Chris Danks here is actually doing something very good here. Chris Danks is a great chance. Chris Danks is Chris Danks is miles ahead here. Doesn't he drop down? And they should win. Chris Danks, look at you go, pal. Chris Danks has finished in first place. We found the lower path. You got there first, and there you go. Click Chris Danks in first, Blind Daughter second, Destroyer third, Pico Gaming fourth, Moke fifth, Tacos was sixth, Natal in seventh, Dreamlands eighth, Mad Max ninth, and the Fox in 10th place. Well done, Chris Danks, sneaking your way to first place there. So yeah, some people were taking the high road, but you took the low road, and lo and behold, you fucking got there before them. There you go. There's a song on there somewhere, but there we go. Just waiting for the last few marbles across the line here. Got Mark all the way up here. Seen Egret and Princey there as well, and Jade, but move your arse, Mark. We're fucking waiting for you, pal. Get down there. There you go. Well done to you, Chris Danks, for being victorious in this marble race. We'll scroll down here, you can see where your marble finished. I think almost every marble finished. Not many marbles perished there. In fact, I may have only had one. I was for the sixth place, look at that. But who perished there? Still scrolling, and yeah, we had Dapper Dragon, Big and Pancake, Hi, I'm Stu, and Emerald all perishing on this map. The rest of the marbles all completed the course. So there we go. But well done, of course, to Chris Danks for their victory. Let's now spin the wheel and see what prize that you have won.
And quite frankly, those people who make that shit up should
right, spin as fast as you'll go. What will it land on? Who fucking knows? You've won a Scottish Soundboard Pass. If only I could fucking make it work for you individually to activate yourself. in case you joined the stream late, I tried to set something up where you guys could activate the Scottish soundboard. However, when you type the command in chat, it activates every single Scottish soundboard at once. Which is not pleasant to fucking listen to. It is quite fucking alarming. It's meant to be random, but instead it fucking plays them all at once. I need to try and fix it. So yeah, for now, I've still got to press a button for you if you want the Scottish soundboard button pressed like so.
Is there nothing on the internet that I won't masturbate to?
Let me tell you, note that, of course, Chris, thanks, you have won the soundboard pass, and that'll be available to you if you choose for the next week. So that'll expire for you on what, the 27th of August? Or 28th, if I'm counting today. The 27th, yeah, after the 27th, yeah, there you go. But well done to you. As I said, I will try and fix the thing. The aim is for people who have Scottish soundboard passes to activate it themselves, just by typing a command in chat. And it means they don't have to rely on me fucking seeing the request and press the button for them.
Titanic, motherfucker!
Like so, there we go. Anyway, you guys have voted for a third bingo card. Okay? So yeah, there we go. Sonny is escaping, going for a, you know. There we go, good stuff indeed. Catch you later on, Sonny. Thank you for being here. Thank you for when it's a full house. The second time in there. You enjoy yourselves and what you're doing today. And yeah, see you tomorrow. Tomorrow after bingo, I am playing Big Walk again after the bingo stream. So yeah, that's what tries to into there. So yeah, feel free to join us for some Big Walk after tomorrow's bingo if you want to join us for that. So there we go. But yeah, also, but you guys want more bingo. 65% of you guys voted for a third bingo card, so that is what we shall do. So let's fucking get ready and prepared for that. So the first number in chat I see, the number that I use to generate this third bingo card. If free spaces are getting back, reset to 0. So there we go, but we keep obviously everything else, the sit, starts and burps and beg counter as well. And this might be the biggest beg counter we've ever had. This beg counter is going to be off the fucking charts. I mean, break for fuck's sake. I don't know how high it can go, but I guess we'll fucking find out. The first number in chat I saw was from Sonic, who said 220. That's an interesting fucking number. We need Phil to say and do the following on his third bingo card. We try to say nonsense, behind the scenes, tips, no exaggeration, and friend. The second row is Phil saying in fact, him repeating the same point constantly, him saying sound good, him saying I'm doing Q&A, and him saying wow. The third row is still saying goal or milestone, schedule, Pokemon cards, or just cards in general. Him getting at least 50%. Well, we can take that. He's got 50,000 to sport. And him saying good news. The fourth row is still mocking his own chat, him messing with his phone, him saying weird noise, or him making weird noise, sorry. Him saying positive and example. The fifth and final row is Phil Pike's winning something, him saying reality, variety, right now, and finally his chair shaking. So that's the bingo card we have, that's the third bingo card we have for today's bingo stream. I won't bore you with ways we can get free spaces. You guys know all the ways we can get free spaces. I will encourage you though. I will say 50 likes were good. If we get 50 likes, that's 2 free spaces, and it would certainly go a long way to hopefully helping us on the way to our third full house on the bingo card. But let's press the random Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle for a third fucking time.
Shut your hole.
On that note, let's shut up and get on with the game. Good luck, everybody. Here we fucking go again.
We are at, let's see, I don't even know what we're at. $85 to support. Now, today we are opening One Piece Royal Blood TCG in tandem with Assassin's Creed. It makes sense to open pirate cards with a pirate game. Let's go. Let's start hitting milestones so we can open a bunch of packs. So far, we're barely into that box. I think we opened like 7 packs, and we've seen nothing, like no hits. So let's go. Let's get some good support for Assassin's Creed today. Right, let's rally, let's get that momentum flowing, and let's do some One Piece stuff.
Who fucking cares?
Okay. I know of Courage the Cowardly Dog, but I've never watched it. Thank you. PS Guy says, I like the shirt. Very summery. I know. I love it. Nice summertime shirt, right? Very nice, very vibrant colors. I like it too. Where do you purchase jewels? I believe you can't do it on desktop. It has to be on the app. You actually have to be on the YouTube app. And then it's in the... There's actually a section that looks like a little package, like a gift, a box. You click on that, and then it shows them. I'll be honest with you. If jewels actually are half a penny per jewel, I think Super Chats are better. Because Super Chats, YouTube keeps a third. Essentially, they're saying they're going to keep half, right? They're going to keep half of every jewel. So, unless you're getting them free, it probably makes more sense to get Super Chats, or else you're kind of ripping yourself off, you know? Am I still working out? Yeah, I worked out last night. Last night I did the butterflies, I did curls, I did my leg lifts, and I actually increased the weight on the leg lift. Now I'm up to 9 plates. And then I did these pulls on each arm.
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Mm-hmm. And tonight I'm doing the other set of exercises, which is the bench press, the pull downs, which I still know the name, I always forget. It's the pull down. And then, what's the third? Oh, the crunches. And then the tricep exercise, where you take the bar, you pull it down like that when it's in front of you. The first one, you're going from forward above you, down like this. The second, you're reaching forward and you're pulling back like this, and that's the tricep exercise.
Why would I lie? I imagine it's like breathing for you.
Dead how
Seated
much?
lateral pull down is the first one. I have the real names written down and I forgot them all. I just do the exercises. I don't really care about the names. Am I playing the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4 beta tomorrow at 9 a.m.? No, because it's not live tomorrow at 9 a.m. It's next week. The beta launches next week unless you paid and pre-ordered to pay, which I didn't do. I'm not buying. I'm not pre-ordering that shit. Hell no. I'm going to do it next week when it's a public beta.
Burger.
What version of Final Fantasy VI would I recommend? SNES or G Boy Advance? I mean, SNES is the classic, unchanged. If you ever want to play the original, that's what you would want to play. The Game Boy Advance added in a whole bunch of content, like post-game content, if I remember correctly. The version I'm playing now, Pixel Remaster, I would argue is the best. This version has widescreen support, gorgeous improved visuals, quality of life improvements, and completely redone music that's amazing. That, even though it doesn't have the extra content of the Game Boy Advance version, I'd much rather play this feels like a definitive remastered edition, and I really like it. No, I'm not looking at GTA 6 gameplay leaks. I refuse. I'm not going to look at leaks for the game. That shouldn't have been out there. That's messed up. Why would I do that? Why would I look at something intentionally put out there to hurt the company? I refuse. All right, we're going to start momentarily with the game. I'll probably go grab my coffee. Let's see. So we got no subs yet. Can we get our first sub over on Kick today? We did get some kicks, and I appreciate the kicks, but it would be great to get some subs. We have no sub support. We have no memberships on YouTube. Can we get our first member? Can we get a gifted membership? Our top super chat is $1.45. I guess that shouldn't be correct. It should be $2. Yeah, it should actually be
Give me your money.
Strail.
Give me
I'll
your
get
money.
Strail up on the leaderboard. I forgot to put him up. Our top super chat is $2. Our top tip is $3. Can we get some contributions before we begin with the game so we can get our momentum going? I appreciate all those jewels early, but can we keep going now? Can we hit some milestones so we can actually do some pack rips later? Let's go.
Who fucking cares?
I know the best part about these idiots in the Kick chat who say shit, they always say things like I'm an e-beggar and stuff like that, right? They're literally the biggest fans of Kino Casino, a group that...
Holy shit. But Phil, just because other people also e-beg doesn't mean they're wrong about you e-begging. This whataboutery defense is not really a defense. They're talking about you. They're on your streams talking about what you're doing. And rather than saying that they're wrong, you're saying, what about those guys over there? But yeah, they're also fucking... Is it fucking Headache Justin here and Ash ring a dinner bell or, the triangle that somebody wails out? It's fucking obnoxious as all hell, you know what I mean? But some people seem to enjoy what they do. Fair play. Each to their own. They're able to entertain their audience and they seem to fucking like what they're seeing from them. That is none of your fucking business, Phil. The fact of the matter is, most people fucking watch you and see what you do and listen to you have all got the same conclusion, whether a big-time content creator or some little average viewer. You are a beggar. A non-stop fucking champion serial beggar.
That literally sits there, making thousands of dollars a stream, and they still ask for more. They don't actually make content. They actually just steal everybody else's and say dumb shit over it, which is a dime a dozen. Literally a zillion fucking people do this. Yet I'm the e-bagger, not them. You do realize that a lot of the techniques and things that I've used, I literally learned from them. But you're their biggest fans, but I can't do it. Sounds a little hypocritical, doesn't it? It sounds like...
Well, you're begging before them, though. Wait, so you're having to go at what they fucking do, but then you fucking say, well, I fucking took some shit from them and it's okay for me to do it. What the fuck? What the fuck, man? I'm rewinding it. I'm going to rewind this for the full context of this, alright? Let's get the full context here.
They're literally the biggest fans.
Here we go. Full context, guys.
I know the best part about these idiots in the Kick Chat who say shit, they always say things like I'm an e-beggar and stuff like that, right? They're literally the biggest fans of Kino Casino, a group that literally sits there making thousands of dollars a stream and they still ask for more. They don't actually make content. They actually just steal everybody else's and say dumb shit over it, which is a dime a dozen. Literally a zillion fucking people do this. Yet I'm the e-beggar, not them. You do realize that a lot of the techniques and things that I've used, I literally learned from them. But you're their biggest fans, but I can't do it. Sounds a little hypocritical, doesn't it? It sounds like you're really fucking stupid, isn't it? Yeah, that's correct.
Bruh. 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 Bruh.
Hilarious. No one cares. You guys constantly talk about them and reference them, you know? So dumb. Like nonstop, literally mentioning them constantly.
And you don't. Look at that chair go. That chair shake, rattling and rolling.
Good old lady Rose actually gifted a sub. So we actually have our first sub of the day. Thank you to good old lady Rose for a gifted sub on Kick. Now we are $10 away from our first milestone. That is correct, Master Dice. Sadly, on YouTube, you cannot choose where a gifted membership goes. Don't ask me why. I think it's some weird thing. I don't know. Smogshu says, I mean, they're like the biggest streaming duo on Kick. You do realize that's like saying they're the best athletes in the Special Olympics, right? You get that, right?
Or one of the top content creators on Blip TV. Right?
They're the biggest retards in the pool of retards who watch retards. So who cares?
I wonder how Kick will feel about fucking Phil just dragging their fucking their service through the book here. Will Kick be fond of this sort of narrative, I wonder? YouTube obviously wouldn't give a shit, you know what I mean? But Kick does seem to, I mean, it'd be hilarious. Can you imagine if like Kick representatives saw how Phil was like treating their business and their platform while streaming on there at the same time? I mean, it would be hilarious if Phil's if there was any consequences of Phil's fucking actions and mannerisms. Who fucking knows? But yeah, I guess we'll have to wait and see, you know?
No, see, these people are so demented. Again, I'm just going to say it as clearly and concisely as I ever can, and you don't have to you know, believe or buy into it, but it's this simple. I have made distinct choices over the 18 years I've been a creator to make a certain kind of content, to be a certain kind of person, and to make sure that what I was doing was in line with what I wanted to put out there to the world and to the internet. Now, obviously, a lot of things change over time. My attitude has changed on certain things. I've evolved over time. But the content I'm making today, I feel is productive, is entertaining, is not harmful to anyone, and that's a really big important thing for me, is that the content that I'm putting out there is not harming anyone. Instead, it's constructive, fun stuff that anyone could come tune into, have a good time, whether you like video games, whether now you're into TCG, whether you just want to chill, whatever it is. You can be here and relax and have a good time, and not on behalf of stepping on others or hurting others or dragging others through the mud. This is not toxic content. I don't want to make toxic content, okay? Don't. And when people, the idiots, bring stuff up, what about LTG stuff? I'll insult him every once in a while, and then I move on. When was the last time I even talked about the guy or cared? You guys bring him up. I don't. Yeah, if he does something stupid or ridiculous, maybe I'll go back and bring it up. But in this case, I just don't care about the guy. He's nonsensically just not hurting into anything. Why would I give a shit about him? okay? Did I collab with Kino Casino and do some harmful content for a little bit? Yes, and that was a necessary evil to propelling myself to another level and getting a new level of attention. I literally pulled myself out of having financial distress to a level where now I am immensely successful every single day in stream that I put on, and it was, again, a means to an end, and as soon as I could, I cut the cord, I got the fuck out of that toxic environment, and I'm all the better for it.
Oh, wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
I could be more successful than I am right now, 100% guaranteed. I could be way more successful, 100%. But it would mean making content I don't stand behind and I feel is harmful. Whether that's lolcow style content, you know, with the Keemstar group, whether that's political grifter content, pretending to be some crazy right-wing bigot idiot who hates everything, and you know, culture wars calling out woke culture. Or if I became a drama farmer who literally just reacted to everyone else and made fun of them all day fucking long, I could do any of those three things and be more successful, more popular, and more prominent than I am today. I don't care to do it because I don't want to make that kind of content. I find it harmful to society and humans as a whole. And I got a tickle in my throat, and I don't feel like doing it. Therefore, I
like how even he doesn't believe what he's saying. He's actually choking his own bullshit right here.
refuse to, and I'm not going to do it. Now, it's a shame because everyone around me who is in this vortex of crap around me is involved in that kind of content. Therefore, I get dragged through the shit despite the fact that I feel I'm above it. There's not much I can really do about that. All I can try to do is do my best with the cards that I've been dealt. And I feel like I'm doing pretty good. All right? I do. So when you sit here and you say, yeah, but the casino guys are more successful for it. Yeah, of course they are. And they're toxic pieces of shit who constantly just hurt others, who make shit up, who slander others.
Bruh.
The only reason they're allowed to do so is because there's no laws against it yet, but there will be someday. All it's going to take is one guy to slap them with a fucking lawsuit, and then they're fucked. All right? Take a look at how they spurged out when their Clips channel got shut down by someone who they pissed off. It's not going to last forever. That toxic attitude, it always blows up and hurts you in the long run. You're going to end up shooting yourself in the foot because you're going to piss off the wrong person. And then it comes back to bite you, okay? With the content I'm making, I'm not hurting anyone. I'm playing video games and making fun of myself and how I suck at them all the time. I'm opening packs of cards and freaking out at the good ones. Like, this is nice content. You can come hang out and no one has to get hurt in the process. I don't have to feel like I have to step on others and bring others down in order to get ahead. I don't. It's much harder to do what I'm fucking doing and be successful than what any of these other fucking people are doing. They took the easy way out because they're immoral people. They don't have any kind of conscience or values. Instead, it's success by any means. Don't give a shit who I hurt on the way up. Well, guess what? I do care about the people I hurt on the way up. In fact, I don't even care to go up. I just want to maintain and
I do care about the people I've hurt on the way up. That's a very telling fucking quote right there. You know? So he acknowledges then that he's hurt people on his way up. But it was a necessary evil for him to fucking get up there. Fucking hell, man.
Well, guess what? I do care about the people I hurt on the way up. In fact, I don't even care to go up. I just want to maintain and have a good life where I am, and I am doing that. Okay? So, I hope that you all understand that. I hope that you're all enjoying the content and understand that's why I do this content. I easily could be doing the stuff that would be big bucks. You know, if that was the case and that's what I was really all about, I would have been on that fucking Lolcow Live years ago. I would have signed with Keem and took that $50,000 bonus he was offering me. Or I would still be with the casino, and I 100% would have bought into all of their very, very dumb autistic ideas of things that they wanted me to do. Their group of me versus other villains and shit that they were. It was the dumbest brain dead shit. Like, this is fucking dumb. I'm getting the fuck out of here. These people are loser idiots. Okay? I could have easily done all that shit. I don't want to. I don't have to because I'm above it. Doesn't matter that you like them. They're still toxic losers who hurt humanity. Okay? Sorry, that's just how it is. Now, I'm not going to sit here all day and be a hater and talk about it, but you guys can't get the fuck over it. You sit there talking about it constantly, bringing them up, using their mannerisms in chat, using their emotes in chat, constant references. No one fucking cares around here with a brain. You're the brainless idiot. Why don't you just, if you love them so much, why don't you become their fucking manservants and just stroke their balls all fucking day, right? I mean, you already lavish them with money constantly because you're an idiot and open a wallet to two guys who hate your guts. They literally hate your fucking guts, and their only reason that they make content is to milk your dumb brains. So if you're that dumb, why don't you just go and let them fuck you in the ass too? You might as well. That's the road you're going. You already opened your wallet, now open your butt cheeks, right? Go for it.
What in the fucking hell is this bullshit, man? This is fucking insane. Oh my god. All I know is that I can look at myself in a mirror and feel like I conducted myself in a way I'm comfortable with. You know what I mean? If I had to act like DSP does when I was making streams, I genuinely wouldn't be able to look at myself without feeling shame. You know what I mean? But then again, I guess that's why I'm not DSP. Thank God for that.
All right, that was fun. Anyway, now let's do some shout outs. We have Madamus, who gifted 5 memberships to the YouTube community. That's $15 of support for the record. And now we actually have hit the first milestone. Thank you for that early support, everybody. I appreciate that. And then we have Don Filgandy again, 500 kicks. I think that the Kino, they really regret their mistakes. And he wants to play Street Fighter. Shut the fuck up. No, they don't. They hate me. They hate me because I'm the one person that got the one up on them, and they fucking know it, and they're so angry because they never in a million years expected that I was doing what I was doing, and I was plotting what I was plotting, and I was already ready to pull that cord and cut it whenever I wanted. They really thought that they had their hooks in me, and I was going to be their slave for years, and I fucking publicly embarrassed the shit out of them. And they haven't gotten over it a year and a half later. That's why I'm still being...
Oh, wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
Talk about it. Okay.
Bruh.
Madamus, I only keep $3 out of the $4 for each membership for the record, okay? That's why, because Madamus was like, why'd you count it as 15? It's 20. It's not 20. I only keep $3 out of $4. Memberships always count as $3 for the record.
And that's the difference between Phil and me. I'm like, he doesn't do this with super chats, so it makes no sense. He doesn't apply this fucking logic to super chats. Or YouTube takes account super chats, which makes this whole entire fucking goal or milestone total, whatever, completely fucking pointless. Wouldn't it matter more what they're spending, Phil, than what you're getting? I would show you have more appreciation and respect for your audience's fucking money compared to what you get out of it. Just saying.
Excuse me. Someone tipped $2. Thanks for $2. It was an anonymous $2 tip.
Bullshit!
Oh, and we've actually lost the one free space because Phil is now over $100 in support. Balls. I forgot about that. So yeah, Phil hit another $50+ over organic support. So yeah, that's with one free space we lost the bastard thing.
Oh, excuse me. JJ Naysay, then €11 super chat says, you can say you want to collab with Kino Casino to get a new audience, and then you can say you don't need growth, you don't need to do toxic content, but it can't be both. Huh? What? I have no idea what that means. If you can rephrase, okay? But all I'll say is, here was the problem of what had happened, okay? Because so many people had eternally stolen my content and had literally sniped all of my content nonstop, it was impossible. It was literally impossible for me to get any new viewership for a very long time, okay, if that makes sense. I was lost in the algorithm because...
What do you mean fucking new viewership? You still got barely anyone watching your fucking shit now. You're not on-demand views, Phil.
Someone who looked for DSP literally just found detractor content, okay? And because of that, it was absolutely impossible for me to have any kind of growth or increase of income. I was stuck. For years, I was just drifting at the same level, and there was absolutely nothing that I could do about it. So I said, I have to do something drastic and different. And I did. I collabed with them. I reached out to them. I orchestrated the entire thing. Behind the scenes, I was pulling their fucking strings every moment, and they had no idea. I led them exactly to where I wanted it to go, and then as soon as I saw that it wasn't benefiting me anymore, and they had no ideas for me because they were brain-dead stupid idiots, I cut the cord. So I got massive exposure on a totally new level to a whole group of new people. I got a ton of extra support. That support allowed me to upgrade my setup, to become a PC gamer, to do all kinds of new kind of content that I couldn't do before. I branched out. I reached out. All kinds of people now knew who DSP was who never did, and the rest is history. Since then, I've been good. I don't need to collab or do anything. And every once in a while, maybe I do. Maybe I have an Asmongold interview, right? Or I jump on with Wings and we have a talk, and it goes really well. And now, like I said, now I implement new things. The TCG stuff for 3 months has been great. And it just keeps moving, that momentum. All I literally needed was that one moment of exposure that I couldn't get because of thieves. And now, all that's over and I'm good. Simple as that. So I don't know exactly what you're trying to say, but I'm good now.
Bullshit!
I know, Madam. He said it's still hard to find the live streams. I watch 2 times a day. It's never on the front page like all other lives are. I always have to search for your page to watch. I'm well aware. It's because of the age of my channel. When you get to a certain age and your channel hasn't exponentially grown, it basically gets lost. YouTube actually has things that makes older channels not get found. I'm serious. They've coded it so that new content always shows up, and old content or legacy channels like mine get buried. So there's nothing that can be done about that. I've done everything I can, right? I've pushed. I've tried to rename. I've tried. You know, it was hilarious because I'll give you an example. You ready for this? So, many years ago, I'm going to give you a little behind the scenes here. Mike Klum and I were talking about this documentary, okay? And one of the things that he actually had wanted to do, which I didn't think was a very good idea anyway, but he thought what we should do for this documentary is have a how can I say? There was a idea where he was going to try to coach me on how to improve my YouTube channel.
Wait, but I'm the greatest YouTuber there is. I'm not doing anything wrong. YouTube are the ones who are wrong, not me. Oh yes, advice would have been, how about you fucking edit some shit, let's fucking cut out all the boring crap. You know, and feels like, oh my god, I had to apply effort. No, Mike. That's not on.
He was going to say, do custom thumbnails.
There it is, extra effort. The number one, the first suggestion requires more effort from Phil. No fucking thank you, says Phil.
Every video, use a catchy title. Use the title first. Before you put this game, gameplay part, whatever, it should say, exciting catchy thing, and then this game.
I mean, that's just fucking, you know, standard fucking. That's definitely the way it should be, and that is something you actually did implement. You stopped doing it that way. You fucking took that on board because it fucking made sense to.
Gameplay through part, whatever. You have to put the catchy thing first. You have to put it on the thumbnail, right? You have to do it this way, that way. So basically, since we broke that was like 2-3 years ago. I don't even remember anymore. Since we said we're not going to do that, right? I literally tried to implement all of those things. I now have custom thumbnails. I now have catchy titles on every video. I have actual edited content that I've put out. And guess what? Has the channel blown up? Has the channel exploded? No, because
you're still putting barely fuck all effort into it though. Like, it's the same garbage content from 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 15 years ago. It's the same fucking shite, Phil.
None of that's going to matter. When you have an entire internet that A-logs you unfairly, that doesn't actually put you in real context, that just wants to say everything you do is wrong, it doesn't matter if all you're doing is in line with the rest of the industry or even exceeds the rest of the industry, right? People have even said, my card unpackings are actually better than most other people's.
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Quality of having the camera here and everything and the way I do it, it's actually better than a lot of other people's who do it professionally. So why is it when I open a God pack of cards, I only get 3,000 views? Because I'm Darkside Phil. And immediately the positive that everyone else would be freaking out about, oh my god, so-and-so pulled a God pack, becomes, oh, DSP got it? Well, it must be fake. He's an asshole. You see what I mean? It doesn't matter how much I improve myself if the internet is so demented.
He is so fucking hurt that his fucking special God pack video barely got traction. He was seriously hoping for like tens, if not hundreds of thousands of views for that video. And he got like fucking like 4,000 views currently. It's not really taken off, you know. And he can't stand it. And it's our fault, of course. It's not his fault. Phil did nothing wrong. He did everything correct. It's the detractors to blame. How dare they fucking exist?
It's so stupid that they don't care. They're just going to say that I did the wrong thing anyway. So who gives a fuck, right? Instead, I'm going to focus on those that do care. I'm going to make content for those that will support it. And that's going to be where I'm going to find my success. It's not going to be copying everybody else, going by industry standard, changing, like, none of that matters. My streams will forever.
Your entire fucking shtick has been copying everyone else. You're inspired by angry video game nerds. You fucking try to do what he fucking did. And you fucking pick up mannerisms and fucking habits from fucking Kino Casino and all this shit as well. There is nothing original about you apart from the fact that you fucking beg more than anyone else on the fucking platform. That's all you. That's the one original thing you fucking brought. The fucking begging fucking scheme. But yeah, there's nothing original about what you fucking do. You're an amalgamation of the worst parts of other content creators that came before you.
Be buried. I'll never be able to get prominent feature on YouTube. It will never happen, right? Just because so many people have found profitability in A-logging me, I will never actually benefit from the same things that everybody else does. Anyone else would have pulled a God pack and immediately would have had 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, 100,000 views. I got 3,000 because everyone stole the video. Everyone said it was fake, even though it's not. Everyone has to say the negative thing about DSP, so no one cares about positivity. And therefore, when Keemstar says, well, because you're known as a lol cow, you know, the only way you'll profit is from the negativity, so you should buy into it, he's right. Keemstar's right. It doesn't matter how many positive things I do, I'll never benefit from them. I could cure cancer, single-handedly fight off an alien invasion, and then as a meteor is about to strike the Earth and destroy the planet, I could punch it and shatter it into a million pieces, saving every human, and people would still say, yeah, but he snorted when he did it. Ha ha ha. So instead of focusing on that bullshit, I'll just do what I like, and I'll try to entertain an audience that does care, and I'll stay in my lane. And that's what I've done, and it's actually going really well for me. Okay, so I hope you understand that. Like, everything's going pretty darn good right now as a result.
This is an extremely cope-heavy fucking morning show. The amount of copium in here is just off the charts, man. Like, who's he trying to convince himself or us or his own audience? Like, what the fuck, man? Like, is he, I mean, because, like, I've said this time and time again. Phil is willing to lie about literally every single thing in his life, whether it's a small, tiny thing or a big, massive thing. He'll lie about when he fucking got his pet cat. Was it before the wedding, after the wedding? Apparently it was at the time when he revealed Jasper, it was before he got married. And he had to have somebody come in and fucking look after him while they're away in Connecticut getting married. Fast forward, it's like, oh, we got Jasper after we were married. It's a strange thing to lie about. Also strange to fucking lie about a smoke alarm being disabled in your room and not having the working one for so long. And then pretending you had one there all along when clear as evidence it shows it wasn't there. You'll lie about smoke alarms in his fucking tiny office, which, who cares? Like, it's a strange thing to lie about. Of course, it's far bigger lie. He's fucking pretending his fucking parents were fucking dying and he had to fucking go back home to Connecticut and see them one last time before they fucking die. Oh, by the way, it was actually a fucking trick. We're getting married in secret. You know, I was like, oh wow, I had to. Like, so you lie about your parents fucking dying or being close to death. And then you snake the Kino Casino and you fucking lie about your wife having a cancer scare. You will lie about literally anything for your own personal gain. How in the fuck is anyone ever meant to trust a thing that comes out your mouth when you will quite literally lie about anything for your own personal financial benefit? That's why nobody can take you seriously. You're not trustworthy in the slightest. You just lie about everything and anything whenever it suits you. And this God pack, obviously you're hoping it would have done big numbers for you. It didn't. And so you're upset. Conclusion there is that you tried to fucking pull a fast one and it didn't quite work out the way you fucking wanted it to. That is just an obvious conclusion I can come to. Did Phil pull a God pack? Even if he fucking did, I still wouldn't believe him. Just because he is the most untrustworthy individual on this platform.
Someone tipped $2 and said, as a husband, I would never let someone make fun of my wife for any kind of game. And you notice that's when I left, right? You notice that was the straw that broke the camel's back. Is, you know, you can joke every once in a while, or you can take it to a certain extent. But when you take it too far, and that's literally what broke the relationship, is Ashton is mentally deficient. I do actually believe that he's probably autistic. He doesn't understand social norms. He doesn't understand why wouldn't you just allow someone to insult your wife constantly for money? I don't understand. I would, right? That's what he would say. So he doesn't get it, okay? He just doesn't understand there's a line you don't cross. And I'm willing to work with them and I'm willing to do a certain amount, but there's a line. And the line was, you're not going to sit here and insult my wife or family that have nothing to do with my content. And to them, that's like, well, I don't understand. Nothing's off limits. Yes, it is. Normal people would always tell you there's stuff that's off limits, but they're not normal. They're fucking weirdos. They're degenerates. They're really broken, vile people. So to them, oh, well, we're just going to keep doing it. Well, fuck you then. Cut the cord. I'm good. I already got what I wanted out of this. You guys don't have any ideas. You're morons anyway. So get the fuck out. And I did, and it worked. Okay? And for the record, because someone says, well, they're more successful day to day. Because there's a broken society of people who live eternally online. A normal person would never open up a Kino Casino stream, watch it at face value, and be like, what great content. They literally stare at it like, what the fuck is this? There's a fat guy and he's drooling and he's screaming. He's acting as if he's mentally deranged. He's ringing a fucking dinner bell as if he's trying to call children in from the fields. And then people give him money when he does it. There's another guy that can barely fucking speak because he's been so cracked out he destroyed his fucking body. And he's lisping and spitting all over the place. He's sweating profusely. What is the show? Who would watch this? And you realize, oh, maybe they are kind of like mentally off. And you realize, no, it's just, that's the show. That's the actual show. It's mentally deranged people watching mentally deranged people, and so they give them money. A normal person would watch it and be like, this is fucked. This is like, I can't believe this exists. I can't believe they have viewers. No, that's because there's a whole society of people online who are like that. They're broken in the head. They don't have friends. They don't have family. They don't have a significant life for themselves. They just sit online making fun of others to make themselves feel better about themselves. So they watch two mentally challenged guys make fun of other mentally challenged people, and then the mentally challenged give them money. That's a pretty broken cycle, and it's profitable. It's 100% is profitable. 100%. I don't want to do that. I could. I don't want to be involved in that. I don't find that of any value to human existence. I don't find that entertaining. I find it harmful, and quite frankly, I find it insulting that it exists, or it's allowed to exist. It's fucked. The moment you start watching, any outsider, normal person with a life would watch that and be like, what is going on? He's actually, and Andy very slyly got rid of the slide whistle, right? Because that was even so Looney Tunes. Like, what he did is like, dude, it's like Looney Tunes. It's like, they're two cartoon characters. They're entertaining people who have the mindset of a 5-year-old. Because that's who would like that kind of crap. It's literally content for 5-year-olds. So who, you know, unreal. So how on earth would you not understand that? Like, again, normal people do. Normal people are like, why? When I started associating with them, people were like, what are you doing that for? They're fucking, it's the weirdest weirdo shit. Why would you do that? It got me exposure and it sure made me money. You know, because again, there's a whole generation of people who are like that. Weirdos online. No actual fucking lives. What's up, Beef Supreme? How you doing, man?
Bruh.
No, I didn't try to go back on Kino Casino. What a fucking idiot. Anyway. All right, so let's do it very quickly if anyone wants to do like a little bit of Q&A or whatever. And then let's end the morning show and let's jump into Assassin's Creed and let's try to make good progress.
That wasn't Q&A. Are you kidding me? I ticked off assuming it was, for fuck's sake. Jesus Christ almighty, man. This has been fucking insanity. Holy fucking shit. The amount of absolute copium and it's constant fucking... He's going in circles here. Jesus, man. But yeah, and more begging incoming. Hopefully we can get another free space in the begs at least. Remember guys, we get 50 likes on the bingo stream, we get 2 more free spaces. See if we can get a third full house.
In the plot today, like I said, we gotta get as far as we can to try to wrap up this game. That is hilarious. Get a therapist. I don't need the therapist. I'm good. You're the weirdos in the kick chat who watch that shit and who talk about it all day and you can't.
So, in reality, Phil's therapist is that webcam he's talking into. His therapist is chat. It doesn't talk to. It doesn't have any friends where to talk to every day because obviously it's just him and Cat and that's it. You know, it doesn't talk. By his own admission, he has no one else in his life. He doesn't need it. He says he doesn't need anyone else in his life. Literally, Phil's therapist is his community in YouTube and Kick. Well, mainly YouTube. Just for him, he talks and talks and talks, except his therapist doesn't talk back to him and challenge the things he fucking says. There's a one-sided therapy session when Phil gets to vent and vent and vent and vent and cup and cup and cup and cup. And yet, there's no real fucking talk back from his fucking therapist because there's a fucking webcam he's talking into the fucking void practically. And then I'll occasionally stare at fucking chat and if somebody does fucking challenge him what he's fucking saying, banned, get the fuck out of here, how dare you contradict me, I am right and you're wrong.
Stop yourselves. You're the one who needs the fucking therapy. I'm good. I'm living in real world here, Washington State. I have a good life. Everything's nice. You're the weirdo, not me. I'm not. That's the problem. Is that's why there's a big disconnect. I actually lived in the real world for many years before I even became an internet personality. I know how life is. I know how it works. You don't. You literally sat there on your device your whole life. You're like connected in like the Matrix. You're a weirdo.
Bruh.
You're doing splendid after a 3-mile run. Congrats. Good for you. Princess Luna did 1,000 gems, or jewels. They're called jewels, excuse me. That is the equivalent of $5. We found out that it's about half the value of a penny. So 1,000 jewels is $5. Thank you, Princess Luna. I appreciate the support. Yes, I do have friends in real life. I actually talk to them pretty much every day.
In fact, no, that is the biggest
bullshit
right there. No, there's no fucking way. Phil, that is actually news because Phil has said in the past he doesn't. Jesus, man. That's it. Whatever. I guess maybe the DoorDash driver might count. Or maybe the landscapers, you know what I mean? Or maybe he thinks of his neighbours if I can complain about the noise that he's making, maybe them.
Now go ahead and call me a liar because you don't know anything about my real life because you're a fucking loser who's plugged into the internet and doesn't have one of your own. Thank you for an anonymous $3 tip. They said have a great day, DSP. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Bullshit!
This has been unhinged as all fuck, man. Fucking hell, man. This has been insane.
Would I go on Casey if they said sorry? No. What? To what end would that, sir? What do I need?
They have nothing to apologize for fuck's sake.
Out of their audience again. Their audience is not going to like me again. They've literally, for a year and a half, done nothing but dump on me because they have to because they're so fucking angry the way that they got dumped on, the way I dumped them. So, of course, they're going to try to get as much out of it as they can, right? So what end would that benefit me? It would do zero for me. Is Pal World coming back? Probably not. Personally, I like Pal World and I would love to play it, but sadly, no one really liked it in the audience. We played it for what, a few times, and I did enjoy myself, but it just didn't retain honest attention. Javier, thank you for 200 jewels. That's a buck. Thank you so much, Javier. So yeah, since we're at the end of the morning show, I'll just reiterate for those of you who just joined. Jewels is a new thing on YouTube that I just enabled. From what I'm to understand, jewels are a single jewel's worth like half a penny. So if you give me some jewels, it helps a lot. It will help the stream. Apparently there's a way to get them free right now. I guess YouTube gave out free jewels to people randomly. So thanks to anyone who has contributed with jewels today. Now, are they any more profitable than anything else? No. In fact, with a super chat, for example, if you give me a super chat, I usually keep 2/3 of it. YouTube takes about 30%. With these jewels, apparently YouTube's keeping half. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's a penny, it's supposed to be a penny, but YouTube keeps half a penny. It sounds like they're taking even more of jewels than they do with super chats. So, you know, totally up to you guys, however you want to contribute. You know, I'm totally good with that, whatever you guys want to do. But thanks in advance for any support. We're already almost to the second milestone today, which is outstanding.
Give me your money. Give me your money.
Which of the bald spots is my favorite bald spot? It's the bald spot on your brain. Because you know how you're supposed to have a nice rippled brain and it shows how intelligent you are? Yours is nice and fucking smooth. That's my favorite bald spot. Would I ever release my own trading cards? Sure. Why not? Why do you keep asking me if I've ever punched a bee? I have struck a bee before. A bee, you know, trying to come at me or whatever. Someone at me and I would straight up hit it, slap it or whatever. I don't think I've ever, like, straight up punched one, but I have slapped one away. Who was that? That was Assassin Gamer. Thank you for 1,000 jewels. Again, that's the equivalent of $5, I believe. No one really knows, but apparently it's around $5. Thank you, Assassin Gamer, for that. I appreciate that very much. It's good to see you. What was the biggest so far today? 3,600 from Jamie Roberts. That's right.
Who fucking cares?
Yeah, Tick is ultra toxic, but I mean, they're almost always ultra toxic. It's just recently they've been extra toxic for some bizarre reason. I don't know why.
The good news is our suffering is almost at an end, you know? He's going to end the morning show in like 5 minutes time, you know? So it's almost over.
Probably because the casino talked about me last night. Oh, big fucking deal.
I mean, you're treating it like a big deal because you spent a lot of this fucking show ranting about them, for fuck's sake.
Okay. Exactly, the full art rare Jasper. Yak Almighty says, where do you think you'd be right now if you took Keem's deal and you quit streaming and just did Lolcow Live? Probably wherever Boogie is, because it would be the equivalent. I wouldn't have done any better than Boogie. You know what I mean? So likely, I don't know, and I don't know how he's doing, but I also don't really want to do that content. So I'd probably be like, let me put it this way: whether or not I would be financially successful right now, I'd be miserable. I'd legit 100% be miserable because I'd be forced to doing the kind of content I don't want to make. And once, like I've already said, once you go down that road, you're done. Like, no one's going to go on Lolcow Live and then come out of there and become a serious content creator again. No one's going to care. And that's the problem. You're either going 100% all in and that's it for life, or you try to do the harder thing. And that's what I did. I said, nah, I'm going to go my own path and I'm going to try to do the much harder thing. And luckily for me, it's worked out. You know, I know for a lot of people it probably wouldn't have, but for me, like, I would say I lucked out, except I planned it all. I really did. It just, you didn't know if it was going to go according to plan, and it did, thankfully. So, you know, I'm here where I am through, you know, my own determination and hard work and planning. And thankfully now I can do what I love, and I'm constantly doing new stuff that I find that I like, and you guys suggest stuff. We're having a great time together, right? So thank you for that. Again, thank you for allowing me to do what I truly love as a passion for a living, whether that's gaming, podcasting, now TCG stuff. I'm having a ball every day, and you guys are amazing. I really appreciate you.
Give me your money.
Yak Almighty says, I enjoyed the first year of Lolcow Live, then it went to shit quick. You did the smart thing by staying away. Duggo says, how is it that every time that you just simply explain something, people say you're crashing out? Because eternally online people are mentally deficient, and they actually believe that anytime someone rationally explains something, it's a crash out. Because they just go by memes and brain dead, you know, tropes on the internet. So crash out, you know, that's what mentally deficient people do. And the thing is, I want you to understand, I'm not actually trying to, like, insult people.
The thing is, he keeps claiming that you don't care about this, but then you'll spend and commit 20 to 30 minutes at least ranting about that subject matter which you claim you don't care about. So it comes across as hypocritical. It comes across as you actually care substantially. Just saying. Oh shit, thank you to that being said for raiding the stream. Very kind indeed, guys.
Bitch slapped B tipped £1. I was so ready to give him a sting, but then he told me that he was a raging alcoholic.
That's true. I mean, I'd be better just, you know, better off going somewhere else. I mean, that bee could have fucking suffered a lot of damage if it fucking stuck in DSP, you know what I mean? DSP's, I think I've heard DSP's quite toxic and harmful to bees. But thank you to that being said for raiding the stream as well. Guys, if you just joined us and that being said, I hope you had a good time. Kinda Sav was our guest today, and I hope you had a lot of good time. I checked some of the stream out earlier on before Bingo began. If you're going to stay, if you're welcome to stay, of course. If you're going to leave, please like the stream before you leave. We need likes of free spaces. The more likes we get, the more free spaces we get. So if you want to stay, if you're welcome to stay, the more merrier. But if you're going to leave, please like the stream before you leave. I do appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much. And hopefully you've had a good, enjoyable evening consuming the Track to Sell content. Feel free to stick around for some more. We're going to finish very soon ourselves, also. You know what I mean? Hopefully we can get a third full house. We've had 2 full houses today so far. And we're close to a third one, but full is going to end very soon.
I'm telling you how it is. Normal people don't think this way. They don't. It's only people who don't have social interaction, who don't live in the real world, who think that way. Truly broken, mentally broken people. Their brains never matured. They have the capacity to think of like, a 5-year-old. Their brain is literally the size of a pea. That's not an insult. That's actually describing them, these people. That's how they are.
So if they're not your fans and viewers, they like your content, they're all stupid as fuck. But your viewers are the big brains, including you, apparently. This is the guy that couldn't fucking do 114 divided by 2 earlier on. What's half 114? 52. Dumbass.
Curse words and insults? That's ridiculously stupid. Curse words and insults has nothing to do with crashing out, actually. These idiots will say that anything that you say is a crash out.
Well, Phil, you have argued that as soon as you start fucking insulting somebody, you've lost the argument. That is something you've used before in the past, I believe. You know? But as soon as insults begin, you've lost that argument. And you're non-stop insulting people, Phil. I'm just saying. The fuck's this music, man? Fuck off. Guys, thank you very much for liking the stream to 50. We got 50 likes according to Sonic. That is very much appreciated, guys. That gives us 2 more free spaces on this bingo board. And of course, as well as getting 2 more free spaces, we shall celebrate getting those 2 free spaces and 50 likes by enjoying the Bubbles animation made by this supremely talented Pixar Animations for celebrating getting 50 likes. Keep an eye on the bottom right though for Jasper Kitty to do his thing. Fuck him up, Jasper. Good cat. I love that fucking pussy. There we go. So guys, thank you very much once again for liking the stream. 50 likes is the 2 free spaces. If we get 75 likes, it's 3 more free spaces, but Phil is going to end very soon, so I don't think we're going to get 75 likes, but it does bring us closer to a full house. So as things stand, we are 5 away from a full house, you know. So yeah, I mean, we're close, but it looks like we're going to fall short just about of a free space. So there you go.
Come the fuck in and fuck the fuck off.
Oh, and thank you very much to Fist of the North Star for popping a 12-month bingo baddie. This is a year of being the bingo baddie. And you're saying DJ Bad Boy's got the balls of steel. DJ Bad Boy? Are you referring to Phil's fucking AI DJ with the shitey music fucking playing in the background? So I don't know about that. But there we go. At least someone's fucking got balls on the Phil stream, so I fucking sure as hell know him. But cheers for popping the bingo by very kind of you indeed. Fist of the North Star. Fist of the Snort Star. I shouldn't butcher your name on that. I should make sure I read your name properly. Fist of the Snort Star, not North Star. There we go. My bad.
All right. I think it's time to end the, wow, this music's going crazy. I think it's time to end the morning show, and let's jump into Assassin's Creed so we can get some solid progress today. I do want to say thank you very much for the early support already. Being at 140 bucks of support is amazing. We're 10 bucks away from our second milestone and 2 packs of One Piece. Obviously, hopefully we will hit more milestones today. I want to get a good tear into this One Piece box because we barely have touched it, and I want to see some hits. Like, how are the hits in this set? I don't know, because we haven't seen it, you know? Okay. All right, guys, thank you for watching the morning show. Tomorrow, we'll have a Level 1 podcast. I don't particularly know if there'll be any specific topics. There's been things people keep asking me to react to. Maybe tomorrow would be a good, react time, I'm thinking. If anyone, accumulated things to watch or react to, maybe we could do that, okay? All right, thanks for watching. See you next time. Okay, let me get set up. I'm just going to go run and grab a coffee, and then we're going to begin.
So when it starts recording for the shitty gameplay, that's when the bingo shall end. So we still have hope. We still have some hope here before it all ends, but yeah, time's running short.
Hopefully we'll have good progress again today. We've been having a lot of good progress in Assassin's Creed every time we play now.
And Phil, and support.
Okay. All right. Give me just a couple minutes. Like I said, I'm going to run and grab a coffee, probably use the restroom quick, and then we're going to jump into Assassin's Creed. I will be right back, everybody.
Who fucking cares?
And he's waddling out of frame. There we go. Let's fast forward to when he waddles back into frame. Here we go.
Okay. We ready? Let's go. I didn't miss anything, did I? If I end up missing any jewels or anything, let me know, because my queue doesn't update with the jewels in it for some bizarre reason. If I hit restore, sometimes it shows up. So like Rich Stroker, thanks. What a nice name, Rich Stroker. Thanks for the 67 jewels. There was R made up with 2. Actually, R made up did a few smaller ones. Assassin Gamer had done the 1,000. Thank you. Javier had done the 200. Princess Luna had done the 1,000. Thank you all. It doesn't update automatically. I have to refresh. If I hit refresh, then it shows up. It's really weird how it's working. But the pop-ups work. Yeah.
No, free space because of eggs.
Here we go. Thanks for 30 jewels, the Grell Reel. Will I say hello to a truly wonderful existence? Yes, I will. Hello, a truly wonderful existence. How you doing?
Bullshit!
Chef Zwei100 did a €2 super chat. Your name is Chef Zwei100? That's your real name? Oh my god.
Of course, Zwei100. It's actually not the right way of saying it in German. 220 in German, you know? It's like... it's not even that. It's like 202, they're saying, you know? But the Germans have a very strange way of counting, because rather than saying like 22, they'll say 220, you know? So I can't remember, you know, the fucking shit. I'm trying to remember the fucking German vocabulary from way back in fucking school, but I can't really. I'm trying to think. Zweisig or something, you know, for 22. Or,
my biggest fans are idiots.
Oh, and thank you to Tractor Simba for gifting 20 members. Very kindly indeed. That's 4 free spaces right there. Those memberships. Hold on, have we won? Is that a full house? Or hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've won. We do have a first full house after all. Fantastic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. There we go.
Full house. Oh boy, how exciting! Anyway,
thank you very much, the Tractor Simba, for getting us a full house right at the end there. That was Phil we're very close to him starting recording the gameplay. That was right at the death there. Our third full house secure. Good stuff indeed. German counting is weird, but nobody look up Danish counting. I don't know about Danish counting. I don't have any clues about Danish counting, but I assume that's also fucking weird. But I was trying to remember. I was like, obviously, I remember, obviously, I can count to 10 in German. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, I think it's 12 something. Then it's like, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Actually, I can't really remember. Is it Zwei? Shit, man, I don't know. I can count to 1 to 19 basically, and then it's kind of at my head for the rest of it, you know. But I didn't retain a lot of my German knowledge clearly from my school days, you know. But there we go. But it's just Zwanzig. It was Zwanzig then. There you go. I love how people are trying to type 20 in German in YouTube chat, but YouTube chat translate is on. So every time people are trying to type German in YouTube, it just automatically translates to what it is in English. You know? So Dragonism typed 220, but I just see 220 in English. So it's like, yeah, every time people are trying to educate me, YouTube is also translating to fucking not educate me. But there we go. And sorry. So thank you to Tractor Simba for getting 20 members. Very kind indeed. Those memberships are going to the following individuals: myself, 086, Joshua Kihigashikata. I got that name right. Beam Ream, Quasar Herd, Op8P6J, Benjamin, Spottyhead, Kaylee Kazilik, MTR Z97, Infinite Elusive Man, Sammy Clemens, Mumbles D, Guidelman, Mr. Dewey, Joe Mac the God, Timo Cusella, No Clue. What else do we have? Istrea Zarstan, Prone, Me, and finally Bystander. If you're one of those 20 individuals, make sure you thank the Tractor Simba for getting a membership. I do apologise if I butchered your names, but in my defence, there's some weird fucking names. But and yeah, thank you to Tractor Simba for getting us a full house. Very kindly indeed. We have our first full house, so bingo. So there we go. Let's actually just go to live DSP on mute to see how the bad man's doing since he started recording for his gameplay. He was gifted 15 memberships by Assassin. Whenever Phil plays this game, assassin is like the main whale to give Phil support that day. Top jewels, the new fucking thing, Jesus Christ, man. But yeah, and no one has topped the 3,600 jewels that JB Roberts gave me on. Top tip $3 and Phil's on $209 dude. So this game will stay alive for at least one more stream because he's got $200 so far. So there we go. There we are. So he's playing the game badly. I don't care. Fuck off, Phil. Anyway, it's time for us now to bring our attention to marbles for a third full house marble race. So let's get that bad boy fired up and let's see who's going to win this third marble race. So here we go. As I mean, I took German in school. I started in primary school, and like primary 4, primary 5. I mean, so I was quite, you know, I was like 10, 11 years old when I started in learning fucking German. I took it until high school, until like my 4th year of high school. So I spent like a solid amount of years learning German, and most of it has gone up my head. I've not really had much opportunity to use it in the grand scheme of things. Second, you know, but it's strange. But there you go. I would rather have learned French. And French seems to be the more normal language to learn in school compared to German. You know, I don't know. I also briefly tried to learn Spanish in school at the same time as learning German, but all I fucking did was make me confused between what I was learning German and Spanish. Like, I'm in Spanish class trying to remember what the phrase is for a fucking Spanish thing, and I'm giving the German answer, and vice versa. I got confused trying to learn 2 languages at once. But then again, I'm not very smart in the first place, but there you go. That's a random course of today. This random map we have is called Altered Alien Beauty, made by Dude Anator. It has a 45% elimination rate and an average finish time of 3.5 minutes. Bjorn's asking if I try learning English in school. Yeah, I wasn't bad at English, you know what I mean? I got most of the words right, you know what I mean? In the grand scheme of things, you know what I mean? So yeah, that was not bad, you know? It turns out I can kind of speak half fluently, you know? Who'd have guessed it? Anyway, it's time for us to play this marble race. So here we go. 3.5 minute long course. Let's fucking have a look at this course and see how we do. I mean, we do actually study English in school in the UK, you know what I mean? But it's obviously not learning the language, more about just learning about, you know, nouns and verbs, and pronouns and fucking sentence structures, and read this book and read that book and all that crap, and learn about fucking poems and all that shit as well, you know? So yeah. Sentence structure and all that crap. Whatever. I'm a Scotsman, just don't want to butcher English language, thank you very much. But here we go. Anyway, so this is an interesting looking course, quite transparent green as we filter through here and drop down here and drop down there and drop down there and drop down here. Go for a little spin in a tumble dryer here, go through here. Drop down here, a big massive drop down actually into this bit here. And I guess you can get stuck here for a while. So this is actually interesting. So you get dropped down here, but the exit is not at the bottom, the exit's at the side. So you want to get lifted up by the little spinners here to get dropped into this here, and then go through here. Then through here, going left and right, you drop down here in a little funnel, and then finally into the test tubes at the very end where the finish is. So there we go. Right, so that's the marble map we have. Let's start the course and see who gets to win this third full house of the day. The first full house marble race was won by Dashy. The second one was won by Chris Danks. Who is going to be the third person to win it? Personally, I am rooting for Steve Dead. Either that or Moki. Moki or Steve Dead to win is what I'd want to see. You know? You're not meant to have favourites, of course, but I'd want to see why those two win it, you know? Please hurry up and fucking drop down already, for fuck's sake. Taking fucking forever, man. Chris Danks is eyeing up a second potential victory in a row, but Mad Max has beaten him to first place here currently. Here we go, good stuff indeed. Chris Danks has overtaken though, and they are now in first place. Chris Danks did win the most recent marble race we had. They're trying to make it 2 in a row, but it's bouncy down here. It's awfully bouncy down here. So who's going to do... So the drawback of that area is the bounciness of it all. And Avalanche has got out first, Pico Gaming's there as well, so is Disco 2-3. Pick quite a lot of marbles out here. And let's just fast. Let's just skip forward to here though and see who's going to be the first one to drop out here. Oh, hold on, Jade's gone. Get out of here, you little bastard. Fuck you, Jade. It's always nice to see Jade's marble fall off the face of the fucking earth. Couldn't have happened to a fucking worse marble. There we go. Aussie Turtles gaming are stuck in the lead, but they're going to get caught in the middle here, and Teresa Young going on the outside. Very smart tactic by Teresa Young. Not that I'm trying to imply that these fucking marbles have any sort of intelligence whatsoever, but that was a smart move by that particular marble at that point in time. But as I said though, you got to try and make sure you get pushed up here. Deadly Kaiser knows exactly what I'm talking about, and Deadly Kaiser all of a sudden in a very strong position here. The Doms try to catch up, so it's Runaway, Teresa Young, Dips, Mark O'Shaughnessy. Dimmock's there as well, Holly from ChatGPT as well. But Deadly Kaiser has a fantastic chance here. The Dom is in close pursuit. They need to go all the way around here. Then drop down into this middle section, but there's things to potentially stop them and bump them on the way here. Deadly Kaiser, will they get slowed down by anything here? Nope, they're spinning round. You want to hit one of these things to potentially bump you towards middle. That's what's happened right here to FD1593 and Windows and in the Dom. And here we go. Who's going to drop down first? SD1593 takes it right at the end. The Dom was right there. It was a photo finish between SD1593 and the Dom, but SD manages to snipe it. Dom in second, Dips third, Windows 96 fourth, Deadly Kaiser fifth, Runaway in sixth, Putty in seventh, Kel Denson in eighth, Teresa Young in ninth, and Holly from ChatGPT in 10th place. There we go. I couldn't get down for it. I was stuck in this bastard and things. I couldn't get down. I want to get down here to fucking look closer, and I was stuck in this fucking big bowl. It's like, why can't I go down anymore? So I was trapped in this big thing. We'll need to fucking check those finish times, but SD1593 and the Dom, both their names lit up green at the same time on that leaderboard. So it must have been a very close run thing. As the last few marbles to try to cross the finish line right now, as you can see. Some are getting burned, and here we go, the fire's starting to consume, and that should be it. There you go. It was actually a few seconds, not a few seconds, but a few milliseconds between SD's finish and the Dom. So there we go. But well done, SD93, the marbles victorious, and they have won this sort of full house map. And our other finishers also you can see here include Q-Lump in 16th place, Broside Phil in 19th, Moki in 20th, which is good. Who else do we have? Aviga and Damien as well, decent finishing positions for them. Blind Daughter, I find her at 41st place. Alex Alexander in 51st. And Yorkshire Walker 67th place. 82 marbles finished that course, and the rest all perished. So yeah, including me, I died, you bastard. Fuck off. But there we go. Well done to SD1593 for their victory. Now let's spin the wheel and see what prize that they have won. Will they win an intro shout out or a Scottish soundboard pass, or will they win something a bit more robust than that? They have won themselves a Scottish soundboard pass. Congratulations to them. So this basically is motivating me even more to try and fix a Scottish soundboard thing so you guys can operate it, you know, if you've won a Scottish soundboard pass, you know. If you weren't here at the start of stream, I spent a couple of hours before stream went live trying to make it so you guys can activate the Scottish soundboard if you have a Scottish soundboard pass. I almost got it working, but instead of it playing one Scottish soundboard thing randomly, it plays every single one at the same time. So, yeah, hopefully I can get it fixed. Hopefully I can get it sorted for tomorrow. I will have to look into it and see. But yeah, fingers crossed I can get that sorted. And in case you guys want to hear what that sort of thing sounds like, if you want to fucking know what every single Scottish soundboard thing being activated at the same time sounds like, it sounds a little something like this. Yeah, so that's obviously not what I was hoping would happen when you do that, but there you go. It is what it is, but hopefully I'll get it fixed by tomorrow. Fingers crossed, we'll see what happens. Anyway, I am going to wrap up there. I do apologise for exposure noise right there if you're on it. I'm not expecting that, but there you go. I'm going to wrap up there, as I said. Thank you for joining me for some bingo antics and shenanigans today. Tomorrow, of course, is Friday. Fuck it, it's Friday, you know. We'll have a normal bingo, of course, tomorrow. After bingo's all done tomorrow, I'm going to stream gameplay of me playing Big Walk with Sonny and various others who feel like joining us for some Big Walk puzzle shenanigans while walking through some Australian wildland. So there we go. Hopefully we can get more things unlocked in the game, some more puzzles completed and more monuments completed so we can activate some more things and unlock crap on the island. So there we go. But yeah, until tomorrow, guys, hope you all enjoy the rest of your Thursday. I'm going to end how I always end these bingo streams by pointing to today's PIG contributions made by this supremely talented Pixar animation. So guys, until tomorrow, have a good one, and I will catch you all later. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money. When you go outside, and all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky, and you raise your face up. You're like, oh, you start dancing. You go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.